Hello and welcome to another TokuTonic shift. I am your host, Zio Agito, here with my panel for this week, where we discuss the most important things of this week, like that new Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom trailer. Oh my god! No, I'm not going to get into that. It was too hype. It's too hype. I know I definitely enjoyed it, but no, we're here to talk Toku. We're always here to talk Toku. The usual superhero time stuff, but we did also get a brand new trailer recently for the DonBrothers versus Zenkaiger film that finally is happening. I can't tell you how excited I'm about this. I know a lot of people are excited about it because a lot of us just miss DonBrothers, and it's nice that we get more food to consume when it comes to that content. And then outside of that, we're going to be having a betting special regarding what's going to happen in the upcoming Once and Always Power Rangers special that premieres on Wednesday. So let me go around the room and introduce our panelists. First up, we have our special guest, Stickosaurus. How are you this evening?
Good. How are you doing?
I am good. And of course, we got to talk about the elephant in the room back there. What is all that behind you?
Oh, they are helmets. I make helmets. Hopefully people have seen, but if you can think of it, we probably made it, or else we're working on it. So
this man uploads daily streams onto his YouTube, as well as does do the live streams himself as well, in terms of just creating all these helmets using 3D printing, which is great stuff and can be a nightmare to do. I've tried my hand at making helmets myself from 3D printing.
Ooh.
So the only thing that I suck at is trying to paint it. It's something that still is something I'm trying to get a hassle on. This is literally like one of my first attempts at trying to 3D print a helmet. And I did this actually like 3 years ago. But currently, because of the new house that I live in, the humidity sucks. So I can't really 3D print anything until I get that done. Because, of course, if people know anything about 3D printing, you got to be in a completely humid-free environment or else your prints will fail. They probably won't adhere. You'll probably get some bubbling up, things like that. So yeah. Graph already asking, you got any broken helmets?
Broken helmets? I got tons of broken helmets.
Oh god.
So in the process, do you actually like do them piece by piece? Do you do like an entire build just for those people that don't know specifically?
My printers are big enough. I do halves, so I just print halves and finish them, pretty much. And sometimes they fail, and we'll print the missing parts and glue them together and weld them and all that, and try to salvage them. It's usually a lot more work, but
yeah, I would figure with how thin a lot of the inner parts are that it kind of takes a while for it to actually adhere correctly, just because depending if the support's not right or anything like that, that it's just gonna fall apart. So yeah, it is a chore and a half, especially after you've spent say 5 hours and then it fails to print and then you got to start all the way over. There's no going back to where you were.
I mean, they're like 30-hour prints, so 40, so it sucks for sure, but you know,
yeah,
keep at it.
Since I've got a smaller Ender 3 Pro, like I could only do like chunks and chunks. So I would have to take the model, actually cut them into different slices, and then print them out piece by piece to be able to get them together. And then
that's how I started. Like that red helmet's in pieces from a long time ago, but you know, we moved on from that mostly.
It is a learning process, and yeah, so it's the entire thing when it comes to 3D printing. Don't do it as like you think you're going to get it right from the beginning. It's definitely a whole learning curve to it, and just don't assume that your first print's going to be successful, because there's a good chance it might not. Leveling and all that stuff needs to be a thing. So yeah. Next up, we got a nerd named Mark. How are you this evening?
Pretty good. Happy Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection Day. That is out now.
I'm thinking of quadruple dipping because I have them all in original GBA format. I have them on the Wii U, which of course the eShop died, and before it died, I was like, let me re-download everything. I had them all on there, and then emulation. But yeah,
yeah, that works too.
Yeah. So, but yeah, probably get it another time with this on the Switch.
Physical copies are hard to find. They're not on Amazon anymore already.
Oh, I'd love to get one.
they're not on Target anymore. It's like luckily GameStop had them, so I was like, well, I'm not that bitter about that company anymore, so I'll get it there. And then also SD Shin Kamen Rider Rumble is out, the Japanese version. English is next month, so the Switch is getting attention because it hasn't in a while.
So obviously you've been playing a whole lot of it. How good is the game?
It's weird. I don't know if I was just desperate for a new Kamen Rider game or it's not bad. It's like that Xbox Power Ranger game that came out, the side-scrolling one where you're like civilian, like years ago. It's like that, but Shin Kamen Rider, and they obviously have the Shin Universe DLC. Evangelion's available now. Shin Godzilla and Shin Ultraman will be available in like 2 or 3 weeks. So fun, and it has co-op local, but I mean, still co-op at least. And it's coming to Steam, so you could use remote play and do co-op that way.
Have you played the DS SD Kamen Rider games?
I haven't played any of the DS ones. I played the Famicom ones.
Okay, because I've got
crossovered.
Because I've got the DS one back when O's was out back for like their 40th anniversary, and it was like a side-scrolling beat 'em up, and you unlock all the different writers and things like that.
I think I have the X8 3DS one, but I haven't opened it because it's factory sealed. It has the Gash at in it. I know that was kind of chibi SD, like side-scrolling, but the DS ones, I have them. I just haven't played any of them because I have the Forza one also.
Gotcha.
But yeah, it's standard side scroll. Like there's a skill tree. Your house is actually a base of operations where you could like upgrade everything, and you get to ride your motorcycle. And it did the whole opening in SD chibi form, like the whole opening redone over.
Oh, really?
And it just reminds me of like a South Park spoof of Kamen Rider because of the way it looks. But I was like,
I now have to buy it.
Yeah,
I now have to buy it.
It is
Yeah, I'm
cheap.
gonna have to check it out.
It's cheap. It's like $30. So
yeah, but of course, import Singapore version for the English. So
yeah. I mean, you could always Singapore eShop. I like to get stuff physical for that stuff.
Yeah, that's the thing. I also like going physical with a lot of my stuff, so I'd have to go that route. All right, Ash, the Oxy 360. How are you this fine morning for you?
I'm good. I've just been playing games as well, doing raids on Scarlet and Violet, that Typhlosion raid. Just watching.
There's a Typhlosion raid?
Yep.
Yeah, Typhlosion raid. I think it's Ghost.
Yep.
I know what
if you want to hatch one of
stream.
those in an egg for me and send it to me, because I don't feel like playing Pokemon.
I might. I've nearly completed my decks to get the shiny charm. But Toku, yeah, watching Shinkendra, I think I'm on the 30s now, so I'm almost done with the series. Still enjoying it. I don't know what I'm gonna watch next. Probably Deno, like I discussed. But apart from that, yeah, just been getting ready for Once and Always because that's gonna be massive for Power Rangers when it drops. Hopefully, it's as massive, but I'm really excited for it.
Hopefully, the hype,
Yeah,
it's truly warranted. So
they're doing a stream on the 17th, so that will build towards it.
Oh, okay, nice. Nexus, back again. You were gone for about a week, so welcome back. How are you this fine morning?
Good. I'm happy to be back. I had a holiday off, able to spend time with some family, but yeah, I'm back. And so Toku-wise, not really that much has been happening, but just besides watching the regular. I am excited for the next week Power Rangers movie, so that I shall be watching. So yeah, I'm excited to be back, and let's have some fun tonight.
Watching stuff you have zero nostalgia for. Sounds about right.
Yeah, that's the trouble.
It's like people that get into Zenkaiger as their first Sentai. I'm watching this for the nostalgia. What nostalgia? Get out of here. All right. All right, Cloudy. How are you this evening?
Pretty good. I spent my morning watching a lot of revised films, but what I want to say probably to the panel is that as of yesterday, I finished season 1 of Digimon, so that's like a very
should I get into Digimon?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Depends on the Digimon.
It's the only season I haven't seen. Up until Cross Wars, I would say you should watch it. Anything
you're gonna have to give me a
Wars.
list of recommendations, and I shall start.
All of them.
All of them. Frontier, especially Tamers, is a really good one. Really good. Nice
I also
one.
saw, Cloudy, that you were catching up on some Revice content today on Discord.
Yeah, I watched the, as you would put it, the King of L special, and then I also watched the 10th anniversary O's, and then I watched Battle Familia in the exact opposite order of what I just said.
Okay, that sounds like quite the mashup of just all over the place.
It was fun. They were not horrible. Not
I
horrible.
know.
It was mid.
It wasn't mid. Some of them
That's
were pretty
basically
wasn't
good.
you giving
mid.
them a
Those
participation
live
award.
fight scenes were very good. Those like live
That's
action
it.
fight.
That's it. There was no depth to it. What are you talking about?
I don't
mean-
like the suits.
I mean, I agree with Mark on that one. Some of the suits were not great.
Yeah, the Sotos are $100 for 3 of them, and I was like, no, thank
That's
you.
robbery.
Oh, you mean like the Live Marvelous, Evil Marvelous, and also
Oh my God.
There's nothing
Look.
marvelous about those, so
There's really nothing great about them.
No, they
Barely
would have been
remarkable.
better making the colors different, like I did in my review, where I actually put a black filter over those pink parts, and it looked dramatically better. Like could have just done that as opposed to the bubble yum like filter that they put on there. I don't like it. I don't like it. It should have been Revice Bat Genomes. You can't change my mind. That's what it should have been. It makes no sense. Revice driver after all. So look.
Mm.
All right. So getting on to superhero time. We'll start off with Kamen Rider Gates, which I know, Stick, you don't watch Kamen Rider. Why not?
Because I'm watching everything in order. So I started with Sentai, and I'm only up to Ninja. So after that, then we'll start Kamen Rider.
Wait, so you're watching Sentai like in chronological order?
Absolutely. There's no other way to watch it. If there is, you're wrong.
Wow.
Whoa, wow.
Wow. So you legit started from Go Ranger and worked your way up to Ninja currently.
Yes.
How long did that
That's
take?
awesome.
I started when my daughter was born, and she just turned 4. So it's been 4 years.
Damn.
Wow.
Damn. That's some commitment. When did you actually get into Sentai? Just curious.
When I was in high school, so dear God, like 17 years ago.
still the oldest here.
I mean, you get it. I found Alba Ranger, some weird like
The Hong
Korean-
Kong subs?
Yep.
Yep.
And
I don't want
I
to.
never
watch
saw
it.
the end of it. I only found like episode 48 was the last
Yeah,
one. on
it
some
was like a
FTP
wild
server.
west when it came
Yeah.
to like the content back then. Because I got into it back in 03, 04 when I was also in high school. And Maji Ranger was what was being subbed at the time week to week. So that was my first one. But yeah, trying to get the other content at those times was a wild west. Like it was tough. Like V3 had like some of the worst subs ever for Kamen Rider. If you saw those back in the day, bad. A lot of
still
the
have
old
those.
Kamen Rider. Those
I
were
still have
Really?
those on my hard drive.
Oh,
They're bad.
So yeah, but didn't you just didn't get into Kamen Rider right away? You just
I never had the connection when I was younger, and I like Kamen Rider. I make Kamen Rider helmets. I keep up with it, like just like pictures of the suits and stuff. But I like watching stuff in order. I don't know.
Well, for Kamen Rider, start with Blade.
Yeah.
If
I
anything,
haven't
we'll
that's
start
watched
with
where it
it.
Kamen
started. That's actually
I
where it
haven't
started.
watched it.
And there's
Is
no
there a-
season before that.
Is there a favorite suit of Rider or Sentai that you can't wait to get to? And from what you've seen, have you got by the suits?
Rider, I really want to watch O's or I hate to say it, Stronger. Just love Stronger. And Sentai, I really want to watch Q Ranger. Everyone's told me great things, so we'll see.
Q Ranger starts off great, but then they relegate a lot of things to Earth right after. It's always been the reoccurring joke, especially now with us going into King Oger. It's like, how long can they keep this up before they're just stuck on Earth type thing? Because of the grandiose sets. It's hard to keep up. So
Yeah.
Q Ranger's great. I like that series.
So yeah, getting on to Geats this week. So of course, following up on last week's episode with the big revelation that Neon's not really real. She is a construct of a dead girl named Akari. The first thing she decides to do is take the ID course straight to Slap Happy Mama just to revive those memories. And of course, the reaction is exactly as you expect. She's like, "You're not my daughter. My daughter's dead." Obviously, just completely shitting on her when it comes to that. So, of course, the emotional toll's not that great. And it starts weighing down on her. We find out that her father, Time Daddy out here, actually made the wish out of selfish means. He was just like, look, I can't forget about my daughter. And if I just see this thing walking around, I'm just going to keep thinking of like what I've lost before. But wait, I can use her to take advantage of you future people. And I'll just get her to hook up with one of you future people to further my business endeavors. That's exactly what I'll do. And that's the main reason why he did it. He still wants her to find true love. He's just hoping that it comes in the form of someone from the future, which is exactly where like Kyun comes in. But before all that, of course, we get our trail of tears when it comes to Neon going down the parade of just, since she's got nowhere to go now, because there's no need to run away from home. She's just transporting luggage, as I said in my review, because there's no home to go to. It's just transporting luggage at night. Who would have thought? Chiro apparently knew this whole thing from the outset because they revealed that all game masters already can see anything that the vision driver has seen before, and this will play into, of course, the ending of this episode. And this is our 30 seconds of Sumuri that we get this whole episode, because Sumuri's such an important character now. But of course, we got to play up the fact that she doesn't, she's not really liking that the BGP is holding such constraints and secrets like that. And of course, I don't know how Neon survives getting ate up by a giant primordial like coelacanth thing and taken to the dome, but she does. And Azuma reveals that he's not just trying to crush some riders, but crush the DGP as well. And then Kyun simps. That's right. He completely simps and just comes on out to Neon, forming the proper bond and this terrible CG hot mess, which, of course, becomes her rider machine. And he gives her the full-on power-up of a weapon. A fucking like, Gates, he gets a full-on upgrade with the laser riser. But, Neon, they got to give her the Genu treatment where the vice stamps only brought up weapons, and in this case, only brings up weapons. And that's it. No new form. Biggest cop-out of this episode. Of course, they managed to beat up the Jamato, but luckily the Jamato's not done for good. It still survives, and Archimetal gets desperate trying to bring it back to the point that he's willing to shed some of that blood to make sure that he brings them back. And then the big revelation is, of course, it's the A show, so we got to take the spotlight away from Neon, this whole episode being a Neon-focused episode. Let's turn back things and focus on Geats and reveal the thing that I've been calling out for so many months now, that Ace's mom is indeed the goddess of creation. Here in a scene that looks like something out of Brazzers, but is definitely Kamen Rider related. Here in another scene that looks straight... No, okay, so we got another...
I see no couch.
Oh yeah, we don't see the couch. And then a guy that I speculated might have been Niram. I was corrected in the comments section, saying that he's some other guy. I don't remember what the... what this guy's name was specifically that was in the comment section. It started with an S. But he's apparently voiced by the same guy that voices the Vision Driver as well as the Laser Rays Riser. So that is there. Wearing a nice new mask. It's nice to know that the copyright infringement that they committed back in episode 1 led to them creating some baller helmets for these guys in the future. As we also see the blue variant of the Game Master's helmets as well in this. Rocking them nice new robes, but of course, the big thing is, yeah, she is indeed the goddess of creation, with her special abilities just being turned to stone for them to forever use. So, honestly, this was a good episode of Geats. It's nice to know that when the episodes focus on not Ace, they tend to be better in a lot of aspects. At least that's how I feel in some of those aspects. But then, of course, we did have to have that big U-turn at the end. That Mitsume was indeed the goddess of creation. Of course, we all could have called this out from like ages ago, but now we just have the cementation there. So real quickly, Ash, what did you think about this episode of Geeks?
It was a good episode. I really enjoyed it. Like, I'm glad that Neon finally got a good episode focus after so long. We almost got something with the disaster thing going on, and then that got diverted. But it's glad that she actually had a moment. I'm also disappointed she didn't get a power up. I was thinking she would get some kind of new form. I mean, she got to use the boost buckle. Was this her first time actually using it properly, or?
No,
Yeah,
she did in the
no,
zombie
no.
game. She did the boost with the
Oh,
hammer.
Oh, yeah,
Yep,
yeah.
very early on.
Okay, that was ages ago. But yeah, it's glad to see her get like some moment. A weapon, yeah, it's a giant lance. It's probably going to get used once for the situation it was in. But the big twist at the end, which is something that like you and a lot of people were predicting, was we kind of saw it coming, but now we're actually learning about that backstory. Means we're getting closer to the end game. So I'm curious to see what more to this flashback is, because it's more to that story. Like, we see the end of what happened. We need to see like what leads into it, which I'm curious to see about Mitsume's backstory and learning more about her and what exactly got to that point where they all turned on her.
Yeah, especially since they did state that she was formerly a navigator. So it's just like we got to get some expounding when it comes to that, because how can you go from just navigator in the then DGP and then they go like, oh, you got some powers that we didn't know you had. We could use that. But you're a liability. We got to find some way to keep you still. So off you go. Mark, what did you think about this episode?
First off, the big dub of the week. Boost buckle didn't go after Kawa. Finally.
He was in a pocket.
Doesn't matter. It could have found
No,
him.
he was imprisoned. He was
That
already
would've found
catching
him.
L's. He
That
was
would've
talking
found
to
him.
Daichi, so
That's
he was
true.
already taking L's.
What
That's
if it hit
worse.
Daichi and then bounced off and hit Kawa? 2-for-1 special. That'd be great. I don't know. I like it. I mean, it's nice to get some focus, but like I'm so hung up on the fact that okay, 2-episode arcs. We're gonna get Kawa's arc, obviously, and I could finally get the biggest question answered: who is eating the oranges? It has been many episodes. I need to know who. Kekra is not eating them. It's a frog statue.
That frog statue might move.
I have not seen it though.
Maybe it's like a weeping angel. When you're not looking, it moves.
Don't blink. But I a lot of the stuff that like everyone's been predicting, I thought it was one of those situations like, oh well, if it happens, that's not bad. But it's kind of one of those things where it's like we're 30 episodes in. There was no upgrade form for Nago.
If she gets it, I feel it's going to be an afterthought.
Exactly.
It's going to be like
Endgame Invincible stuff. Gene, and it's
Yep.
like why?
Yeah.
And then she's going to get beat down by Juga, like that type of situation. It's like one of those things where it's like we'd still Daichi's been around, and yes, he's not part of Jamato, so he can't partake. But like when he first came on the scene in the JGP, he was kind of like their informant. Like he's so knowledgeable. Now he's just kind of just there, and they keep hinting at Azuma not going along with Baroba's stuff, and he doesn't need her, and he used her too, but they're still just buddy sitting in chairs next to each other. And I'm just like, can we end the JGP and like get into the next arc already? Because while it's better than it was 2 or 3 episodes ago, it's still not. I know there's something off about the show still for me, because we're 30 episodes in, and it feels like it's been a lot longer. But we also we're just now getting a lot of like major revelations, even though it's like, I don't know, something's off with the show. I don't know if it's because I'm like gung-ho and King Oja right now. And so I don't know. I'm hoping the next couple episodes something, because the main overall plot is not moving forward for me, in my opinion, anyways.
Well, that's the lull that we keep running into with a lot of these Reiwa shows, is that they kind of hit the floor running, but then after a while, they're like, ah, shit, we got to slow it down. We got to back up. We kind of blew our load a little bit too early. Let's go ahead, get calm, collected, and just like start easing up on some of these plot threads, which is what I feel is kind of going on currently.
Also, the oranges.
The oranges being missing?
I need to know who's eating them.
What if all of a sudden it's not even
I'm
orange
stealing them.
and they've got like pomelo rinds in there?
I don't like
What are you going to do?
oranges.
I don't know.
Damn.
So
but it's something.
Could be a change-up.
But no, I'm just curious about these forms because like Geet's got 2 forms: Boost Mark II and Laser Boost.
Yeah.
Like I was telling Cloudy before when we were in Discord, because I got the newest magazine, they actually listed all the gimmicks. There's only 23 gimmicks.
It's true.
And that's including the little arm buckles. So like we haven't, other than the Laser Raise Riser and the Boost Mark II, we haven't had, and the last new one we had was the Command Twin and the Fever buckle. And I don't even see anyone using any of the little weapon buckles anymore, except for when they use the power build form. So it's like, where are they going to get more power-ups? Because maybe I'm just used to how Saber was with all the Wonder Eyed books and all the freaking Vice stabs. I'm kind of like, wait, we're not going to get any more gimmicks? Like, this is it?
I think we're entering Final Form territory, Mark.
I mean,
Yeah,
typically,
I think
Geets.
as well.
Yeah,
final forms typically start popping up in the late 30s. So
it's true. This
it's-
would be secondary riders.
Well, it's
Final
just
Form
weird
time.
because, like I said, Geet's got 2 like back-to-back. And yes, Saber did the same thing, Primitive Dragon, then Elemental Dragon. And Revice did Jack Revice and then Gale, Thunder Gale, all these
Gale,
other ones.
yep.
But it's like it's different when that's Revice. Like this is supposed to be Geets. It's supposed to be hitting good.
That's
well,
true.
the difference between Geets and Revice, I would say, is that right after we ended up getting Thunder Gale, we got Holy Live in Revice. So the secondary rider got their upgrade there. Kawa, I don't know, unless something's going to pop off this upcoming Sunday, I have massive doubts, especially since nothing's leaked in terms of forms. But that could be a proper thing because remember, Gene didn't leak. And so when we got Gene, that was a total surprise.
And the magazine had nothing. The only thing in there was about the special coming up for the Ryuki stuff, where they got the Uja form and buckle and stuff like that. That's the only thing that was really in there, except for going over all the gimmicks. That's it. Nothing else was talked about for the show. No previews or anything.
Isn't next month supposed to have like double, if I'm correct? Because there's supposed to be a lot of stuff coming out in the next month of the.
To be big.
Have to look forward to that then.
Which means nothing great now, sadly.
We're in that lull state on a lot of things. So meaning we might actually get some shockers happen in these next couple weeks. I don't know. Can't predict it. So Cloudy, what did you think about this week's episode of Geets?
Honestly, I really enjoyed it. It's very good. I liked seeing Kyun rip up that paper and finally like stand up, and speak his heart out. That was very nice. I kind of liked that Time Fire or Time Daddy was he was like he properly like got like we understood like his entire his whole reasoning for Neon and why he like wanted her and why he wanted everyone to forget about her so that eventually she can secure their prosperity in the future and all that stuff. And I like that. And I think you pointed out in, I don't know if it was a chat on VC, but like one of your earlier videos, you mentioned that Neon's name means light, and then obviously her current name Neon would mean fake light because it's neon light, so it's obviously that's how he sees
went into
her.
that last week.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yep, that was literally last week.
So yeah, I thought overall really enjoyed some of the stuff, and that first rider kick by Geets in the beginning of the episode was insanely good.
It was almost Kabuto levels of good.
Mm-hmm. My only thing is I have one nitpick, and I'm just, if everyone has like a CG body for the most part, or like an Avatar-esque body, Archimetal, does he not have one? Because he looks like he's about to like cut his hand off to feed to that Jamato, and like I'm just saying like digitized nutrients isn't good for the body, I would say, unless you got some real blood in there.
I mean, he is like the only old person we've technically seen, because Kikeda doesn't count because he literally said that he constructed that avatar, so he doesn't count. So Archimetal might be of a different build than everyone else, but then again, we don't really know if the DGP management, the DGP staff themselves, is different from the audience, because that's another big speculation point for me, is that Niram and the others might not be from the same future as the audience members. They might be a little bit before then, if at all, just because, like Gene properly stated, that the vision driver that they use is old tech compared to their laser raise risers. So they're from a further future than Niram possibly is. So they might still be technically in proper human form by his time.
I
but
see.
it's just the audience themselves that might be a little bit more forward.
Speaking of which, what do you think is going to happen with that? Like him feeding that? You think he's just going to come back as normal or some kind of hybrid monster or whatever?
They'll probably give him some sort of very sentient form. Like, remember the Giftarians
Oh
and
yeah.
how they were sentient for like those 2 episodes of Revice, and then they became nothing but cannon fodder right after? Yeah, we're probably gonna get something like that.
The debut of those Giftarians was amazing though, because that was when we got Volcano. We got that scene with Julio going crazy. It was like that was peak.
You really
Revice.
called Julio
Yeah.
Julio?
Oh
Julio.
He
no,
really did. He really did.
He really did.
Wow.
Yeah, I did. I'm sorry.
Insulting.
He goes to the
Yeah.
mall and gets orange Julios.
I'm sorry. It's
Oh
just
my
that he
God.
doesn't deserve it. You see what he's like right now.
He's over demons.
No one
He's
cares.
getting a new form.
I'm
though.
over Revice.
I'm over Revice as well. Oh god.
All right, so Nexus, what did you think about this episode of Geeks?
Really good. Like I'm happy that it paid off for last week's episode, and I appreciate Kyun this episode. Like when he was reading that paper, I was like, oh, he's gonna rip it, isn't he? And then when he ripped the paper, I was like, yep, saw that coming. And I just now like this bond and connection between Neon and Kyun, and how Kyun said that like him and Neon are very similar in a way, since they were both created in a matter. And yep, we got the goddess of creation being Mitsume. I'm happy because I think everyone saw that coming. Like most people saw it coming, but I'm just happy that it got confirmed, and I'm just now more curious about why is there so many people like just standing around Mitsume, and are these like previous game
I already
masters, or
told you
these
the
are
reason.
like part of the committee?
Oh no, I don't want to hear this reason. Zio, no, stop while you're ahead.
All right, I'll stop.
Yeah, so just that now, because of them giving us the history of like how Mitsume became the goddess of creation, it's making me more curious as to like who's the person with the vision driver, and then what are these like people on the side game masters, or are they part of the committee, or are they sponsors? But just I'm now looking forward to it. But as Mark said, I do understand why he said that the story plot is going down a little bit, because since it's now having to do like these 2-parters again, just like how we had back in, what was it, 1 to 16, we had 2-parters as well. So I'm a bit concerned, but I'm still on that Geeks train. I am still on that Geeks train.
I mean, almost everything in this show, they introduce it one episode just to immediately pay it off the next episode. That's usually how this show is formulated, which can be a good thing or a bad thing in some instances, because it's just like, oh, that's an obvious seed plant, so you know how that's gonna go. So, Stick, even though you don't watch Geeks, based on my summary, what'd you think about this episode's description?
What do you think about the idea of this episode?
Yes,
You
just
know,
the concept.
Nago's cool, you know, whatever her actual name is. You know, I'm sure they
Neon?
had some buckles in there. Those are always fun. You know?
Definitely.
When they remember what buckles people have, yes.
Don't get me started on that.
Oh, let's not start on that,
Mark's
please.
rant, please.
It was great. I loved it.
Oh,
Okay,
Peak
great.
cinema. Peak cinema.
yeah. Well, listen,
And
if you
that's
don't have to watch the show to love it, it's beautiful. Great show.
I mean, look, I made a whole YouTube short of squirrels in my pants with with
God.
Kyun.
Yes, I am.
Yes.
Alrighty
I
then.
didn't know that, and literally when I saw the editing of the mouth moving, I was just like, "How on earth did you do that?"
I
That
used
was
one of those
really
apps.
good.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was like, I know what you did with that.
Yeah, but then I was like, I'm not gonna pay for this shit. No, I'm gonna
Yeah,
record the
crop it.
screen and then
Yeah.
crop it
Oh,
into
yeah.
the proper
No.
scene. Yeah, I'm gonna circumvent the fuck out of this.
Okay.
Which
Yeah.
is exactly
If
what I
anyone
did.
wants to do that better, just use a Android emulator on your computer, and then you could actually screen grab it into OBS.
Oh,
So yeah, some fun stuff I've been doing with some face swaps and some shit like that in recent videos. So I'm probably gonna keep up that train on some of that stuff. But yeah, I guess the major talking point is indeed, the fuck is this? Like,
Well,
I mean,
There's
There's
TOS on
a word
YouTube, so
for
I
it.
can't really.
I mean, you said it yourself. There's no couch. There's just columns. So someone's swinging.
There's
But they didn't have
No.
couches back then, Zio.
They had something. They had stuff.
Yeah, they had columns.
The casting call.
Look,
It's the casting column right
the
there.
casting columns.
It's the casting column. It's right there.
I
Those
can't.
words came out of my mouth. I was like, nope.
There it is.
Wow. Okay. Not exactly how I thought the stream was gonna go, but okay. I've only had one drink. Damn.
Oh, S tier. Beautiful.
So yeah,
Not a towel in sight.
the Council of Game Masters, or whoever the hell these people are, in ancient wherever the hell we are. Like, we don't really know where we are. It could be like ancient Greece, or just because of the Caesar coin and things like that. But the biggest immersion break really is for me, like, the name Mitsume, because I'm expecting her to be a Japanese woman, but then it's just like a Japanese woman in ancient Greece, something ain't right. And then, like, is Ace's first incarnation literally going to be my worst, like, dream, that it's just going to be Ace in one of these robes just walking around ancient Greece? It's going to be weird. It's going to be absolutely weird if they go that route, which I'm hoping they don't.
But I would put out the point that if she was a navigator, how are they giving out like prizes for the original DGP before they made her the goddess of creation?
Was there a previous one? Is what you're planning?
Well, she was a navigator, so that means she had Sumeri's job.
Right.
Yep.
So what did they do? Like, oh, you win, good, you don't die.
Unless they turn all the navigators into the statue or something.
No, it wouldn't be that. I mean, my entire speculation for the longest time has always been that the DGP like existed as something a little bit more innocent to begin with, and possibly Mitsume had a hand in it. But then, of course, like, these future folks showed up, saw what was going on. They might have been a contestant or something, and was just like, "Ooh, I like what's going on here, but we've got some technology to just, make this even better." And they actually start developing a proper game out of it, in a way. And one of the things that really plays into it for me is the clothing, because we see with Sumuri, and we see it with these guys here, they wear black and white, which normally shows, there's two sides to every coin, usually a good and a bad side, but Mitsume is completely in white, which makes me think that there was a more pure angle to the DGP originally before it became its current incarnation. And, they just happen upon her abilities, because she could have literally just been someone with special abilities that maybe existed during this time period. And they just, in their time traveling ways, because it really seems like they just got bored in the future and was like, oh yeah, let's just go resort in the past, and let's just go to a random time period and be like, oh, there's someone here with actual powers. Shit, we got to do something with this. And thus they played up the game, saw what she was capable of. Then after a few games, was just like, all right, snatch them up.
Oh my.
So that's my theory when it comes to all that. So I don't know. Anybody else got any theories? Or is it just me?
I mean, this is like a interesting thing. Well, one, I'm curious which one of these is Archimetal, so that's gonna be fun to figure out.
Is he even gonna be
None
in
of
that?
those.
I looked at like the long shot of it. No one's that short.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's pushing like 5'3".
Yep.
I'm curious why the leader is in red, particularly speaking, because judging by like color theory, like especially like back then, black was actually a good color, because that had like references to like silt, which was like a natural ingredient in like the soil that would grow crops and stuff like that. Well, red was typically like a bad color, because that like involved like desertification and like the red desert and stuff like that, usually, and blood, and usually people. So like that's, I don't know if that has to do with anything, because like he's like the leader and he's in red while everyone else is in black. So I don't know, maybe that has to do with anything. But
which, yeah, he is encased in red versus black, but then his mask does have some darker accents to it. The thing is, when I saw this, the mask in itself reminds me of the geese from Code Geass.
Yeah.
Like, completely in that sense. And of course, since we know that the gazer and glare suits are eye based in themselves, I'm just like, is that intentional? Or did y'all like just do this by mistake and just put the geese on here? So
Well, most people who are higher up have like Japanese names for like vision and stuff like that. So gaze and stuff like that. So their names like translate. I believe, like I know I got the translation from the wiki, but Miriam, let me just bring them up.
Oh God, I just remembered something from Greek mythology. I don't know if I should share that.
Y'all put a lot of
Yeah.
thought in this. I'm like, is there a rider kick this week?
Oh yeah, that's right.
look, I tend to overthink on a lot of this shit.
Is there
So,
a broken
It's
helmet,
just
a
fun.
rider
It's
kick, or
just
does someone
fun to
die?
overthink
No?
sometimes.
All
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
That's why in my reviews I literally say I'm not theorizing. I'm just going what's given to me at face value, because if I theorize too much, I'm setting myself up for disappointment.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just overthinking way too much.
I'm not really.
Douglas.
It's just fun to
Yeah,
theorize. Like
After
I
theorizing a
don't
lot
know.
on Saber, I was like, I learned my lesson.
Oh God.
Because they were
This
changing
is
that
annoying.
shit up
gosh.
every 2 episodes, every like 2 to 3 episodes due to restrictions in filming and people getting sick. They were like, all right, let's rewrite this whole entire page. So I was like, you know what? I'm not going to.
Go down that rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Rewrite the
I was because
story.
there's a lot of like things to do with eyes and stuff like involving the DGP, and like there's a very famous Greek story involving someone with eyes that also reincarnated a few times.
Oh,
Oedipus.
I can't make the joke because
Yeah, don't. Because he went blind eventually, well, caused by himself, going back and like changing things in his own past to try to change
some
his
other
future.
things too.
And, yeah, those things we're not going to talk about, especially
No.
with Mitsume right there.
Yeah,
But
Ace would never.
so
Not
Ash,
you.
did you find what you were looking at?
yeah. Miriam's name translates to gaze. And I think it's like a bunch of other people as well. Let me just bring up more characters. Sagranta Zypre. Just bring up the wiki. So people like game masters like Jeremy, his name translates to glance in Japanese. And then you have Kiori, whose name translates to is the translation nearby? Stare. So a lot of them have these names for like looking and stuff like that in Japanese. So, and I believe
Speaking of Yuri, we have seen on like Yuri's actor's Twitter that he may be coming back. Is there any opinion? Will he come back, or is
It's
there
possible that if they
any-
bring him back, it might be like in the form of a flashback type deal.
yeah.
win. Oh,
Oh, I wish
need
he
a
can actually
team
come back. I really
Of
want him
evil
to come
Kamen
back.
Rider with
I hope
eye
not.
names. Kamen Rider Cyclops,
oh my God.
Kamen Rider Cataracts,
Oh my
No,
God.
you
Kamen
know.
Rider Stigmatism,
Jesus.
Kamen
Kamen
Rider
Rider Red
Cross-Eyed. Oh, there's like I need just like an eye army. And
Can
then
one of
all
them
the-
be played by Ben Stein since he had those
Yes.
old Clear Eyes commercials?
Oh, that's right. He did. The dry eye commercial.
And then the guy
Yep.
from the contacts, he's like, but I have special eyes. It's
Oh.
like 1-800 contacts, not an ad.
For dry, clear eyes, use red eye.
Also, were you saying something, Ash?
Yeah. The guy on screen, his name is Serio, and his name like sort of has the his name has it's derived from look at according to the wiki. So everyone's got these weird like looking at name puns or staring name puns when it comes to the higher ups.
So we finally found the Kamen Rider Fives reference. Remember when Gates was like in its infancy and everybody was like, this is going to be new generation Fives.
Mm.
Open your eyes for the next Fives. There it is. We now have it. All right. So any other thoughts on Gates before we move on to the other show that more people care about than this?
Do you think because do you think
How do you just had to fucking say something? Okay.
Damn it,
Okay,
Cody,
never
what
mind.
the-
I'm sorry.
Why?
We'll move on. I'm sorry. Okay.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
No,
I'm
that's
absolutely listening.
No, it's fine. It's okay. I was just gonna say, do you guys like? I feel like well, with Geets' character, I feel like whatever we get with Mitsume is gonna hinge on whether or not like that story is actually good or like his whole character will be good or not. So whatever they're laying down next week, do you think that's gonna be like vital in like the grand scheme of things for the story?
We'll see.
I'm sorry. I wasn't listening.
Okay, yeah, I figured.
we have to see. Like, I really
Yeah,
don't know.
It's okay. We're focused episode. They'll probably touch upon this like either next week or like 5 episodes later.
Mm.
Can someone put up the Waifu Wars poll on the chat that
Oh,
is
God.
watching the live stream currently?
Chat better not fail me.
I've got too much stuff running on my computer, and I don't want to.
Yeah,
like,
I don't even have it open because I'm using
Yeah.
my laptop right now because the desktop is recovering.
Chat has
But
failed
people
me.
are asking for the Waifu Wars chat to poll to
Chat,
go ahead and get posted.
Don't let me down, chat. Okay, y'all disappointed me
we
last
got
week.
new wig Himeno this week.
I
New
know.
wig Himeno.
Every time
got
I'm
Hat
like,
Guy
man,
too.
every time
We
I'm like,
got
I-
Yeah, we got the hack
Yeah,
guy.
we did. I feel like
I
it's
was
just
just
gonna
like,
keep
nope.
getting disappointing you, Mark.
No, I was just like, man, Himeno. I was like, no, Morphonia shows up. I'm like, ooh, I can't pick. Then next, next episode, they're like, no, Himeno's got a new wig. I'm like,
Are you adding Raphonia to the list this week?
she's on my list personally. Don't worry about it.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, so I don't know who's doing the poll. Just need to know who's doing the poll.
I can't do a polls. I don't
Me
think.
neither.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I can do
Oh.
polls.
God, Mark, I know you can do poll.
I got it. Hold on, let me get in there. While we're doing it. So the new magazine scan. While I'm doing that, there's a whole page spread for Himeno, and I'm like, good lord. And then she even has like a more
Okay,
like
Mark,
there's a more
calm
like
down.
whitish blonde.
Oh my
wig. Calm down.
Can you show it? Can you show it? I'll put the camera
Yeah.
focus on you.
We
Go ahead.
had literally how many episodes of Zio drinking water to freaking Sonodi? Look at that. Look at that spread right there.
Oh my.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Don't worry, the pages aren't sticky.
Okay.
Yet.
Good. I was afraid. Oh no.
No.
Oh,
Please. No, Mark.
Oh,
But then
God,
no,
Mark,
Morphonia got a
please
couple
no.
little. She got a little corner right there. Look at her with the book.
I like the way you're
Look at
holding that
those
too.
books. Look at the way she carried the books. Well, like, all right. There's a little spotlight in the way, but look at the way she carries those books. Look at those glasses. So, just. All right. I'm just saying.
Then
I
you
how
like
got
many people
the-
Vito's
on me?
assistant.
You
All
got
right,
a public.
now go make that poll.
I don't know how.
Oh my God, there's like a plus button on the bottom of the when you're gonna chat, and then it says right there, create poll.
Yeah, I don't have that plus button.
Me
I don't have a
neither.
plus button either.
Oh my God.
I'm a mod
Fine.
though, but I don't have a plus button to do a poll.
I guess I'll do it. Let
I'm
me.
looking.
If I die, it's if the stream dies, it's because I'm running too many things.
And I slightly got distracted because, like, when I dropped the magazine, it opened to another page, and I didn't know that one existed. So I was like, "Ooh,
Oh God, Mark.
God.
no, it's going over the God shoe gods." Jesus,
Oh, okay.
curves. I'm just kidding. There's another Himeno page.
Oh, oh my God!
Mark,
I
love you.
swear,
Please,
Mark, please
never
calm
change.
down.
Never change.
I'm calm.
Never calm
This
down.
man chugged 85 gallons of water watching DonBrothers. 3 weeks. I'm like, "Ooh,
Absolutely.
Himeno," and y'all are like, "Oh my God, Mark."
I've never
There.
said that. That's all
No.
Nexus.
I'm just
Okay,
saying.
what?
there. The poll is up. Let me pop out chat. Close out of the
There's
live
also stuff for the
stream.
new Pokemon anime in there too, which actually looks really
Oh,
interesting.
the
I'm very
episode
excited for that.
one
I haven't
did
watched the
get
new
released
anime.
for the Pokemon anime, and then now we have the pre-evolution
I
of
still
the
gotta go through all of the app stuff.
Terrapagos.
Yeah, I haven't watched it.
So let's get to King Oger.
Yeah.
All right. So this week we got the Giro focused episode. Of course, he ends up going back, being greeted by everybody because, of course, the prince has returned, as said by Hat Guy, who is the runaway star of this week's episode. But first, of course, we get some rolling Rita, who is absolutely disappointed that they didn't realize that the shoe god was completely under their entire country the entire time. And they just didn't believe it. They just never believed it. It's just like, yeah, shoe god's under here. I don't believe you. Then it's just like, I'm upset. It was under here the whole time.
Damn.
Whatever. So
Rip.
yeah, some close-ups on Rita for the chat. I'm doing it for you, chat, so you can appreciate.
Don't do it.
There's
The
this
Rita,
Rita doll.
Rita
The
side's
poll
going
is
up.
live and you're
The Rita
showing
side's
Rita's
going up.
I
face.
mean,
Actually, that's actually a pretty cool shot. Actually, I like that.
okay, so of course the biggest thing is the Bugnarok have completely hijacked the entire country. How they've dug a series of tunnels throughout the entire. You think they could just collapse their nations at this? No, but they're not
Yeah.
doing that. No, instead they're just shooting up cocoons, and inside those cocoons are these almost copyright infringing, almost from the movie Eternals, but they're not. These giant Bugnarok, which of course, if they try tampering with those cocoons, then boom, their entire nation goes up in smoke. So they really just have to play up to their demands. And what's their demands? They want Gira. Why? Because he can talk to bugs. And it's something that they need. Turns out it's something everybody needs. So Gira's just that guy. Here's a nice close-up of that castle, which obviously looks like it's gotta be some sort of mecha, huh? I mean, they finally gave us a good shot, and it kind of sort of really does sell the point that this thing's going to transform into a giant fucking robot.
Put all my money on it.
So
Kind of like Metroplex from Transformers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Rises up, starts
There
destroying.
might be a second mech because
I think
of
it's
it.
just the outer parts.
I mean, if you look at like the
That's a
horns here, this is a face. It's a fucking
that
face.
all,
Yeah.
and that's like
Yeah.
the shoulders.
Looking at it now,
That's
yeah.
Metroplex.
that looks like a weapon in the top. There's no way. It's not.
Yeah. It's either a weapon or a mech.
Yeah, 'cause
Look,
it-
unless they
that's like
bring
that.
back the concept of like carrier zords or something like that, then
Ooh.
Ooh, maybe.
It's been so long.
Good
it,
shit.
it has.
Maybe
When was
DX
the last
with
time we
RIP.
got a carrier sword?
What's Eternals? Absolutely. That's the correct question.
Yeah.
What?
Exposition shots, the movie.
Oh,
All right, so of course, we've got the Council of the Kings back at it again, just because, of course, the giant attack. And of course, Gira's there too, ready to lop off Racula's head, just like everybody wishes that he would have done. But nope, he is stopped by the Boski and Rita at the same time. Of course, Yanma had one of the best reactions to it because he was just like, man, y'all should let this man do it. Which it didn't go that way, but hey, it's how it should have gone. Here we go. Some nice Himeno chat for like the other side, the proper side of the chat. That's Team Himeno with that newer wig that we got on here and the 25-year-old behind her.
oh,
Here's another
Yes.
shot of Himeno again. Why? Because of course the entire talk has been about the god Sasori and the fact that now it's under the Bugnarok's possessions. But Himeno starts laying down these seeds that she is somewhat connected to it, even downright calling God Sasori her property in a way, which doesn't really get explained this episode, and I guess will be the main point of next week's episode. But it's something that is played up every time they go into a Himeno shot for this week's episode. Which, of course, yeah, like I said, the God Sasori. And then, of course, Rita brings up the whole contract of them forming, once again, the alliance to go ahead and help out. But Raculus is like, nah, fuck this. I'm the country. I am the entire planet. So y'all either got to bend the knee and you'll get the support from my King Oger, or your nations are done. So tore up that piece of paper. Rita had a great reaction, aka the side eye to the paper falling down. And yeah, here's another shot of Himeno. This is right
Oh my
after
goodness.
Gira says, fuck this shit, I'm out. Calls over the god Kuwagata and gets the fuck out of there. And then afterwards, Hat Guy.
That guy.
that guy.
Hat Guy. Gotta bring in Hat Guy. Hat Guy
tier.
had so many heel turns this episode. I've never seen someone go through so many emotions of just like completely delighted to just full on seething. There is no cope. It's just seethed with this guy. Like the amount of seething was so, especially towards the end. And I got a shot of that one as well. Hell, I made a whole green screen of this guy seething. So that's going to get so much playability in my reviews. But yeah, this guy's the one that greets Gira when he first shows up, is the one that's just like, hey, you're going to team up with Raculus now, Gira? This is great. This is the best day of my life. And then when Gira turns out to like being like, nah, bro, I'm snatching this shit. It's like, how could Gira do this? Just snatching this up. Here you go. That guy again.
He's just
Just,
like, why?
just reacting, just all of these emotions. This guy goes through like the stages of grief. Like if you ever seen that episode of Simpsons where
the 7 stages of grief.
the Valentine's card that was given to Ralph, and then
Yeah.
like they do like the slow of his heart breaking. That's Hat Guy. That's Hat Guy.
Oh,
So yeah. So in this episode, of course, we did get the release of this
Bad
King
CG.
Oger. that just came out, walking stiff as a board to save the day, summoned by Raculus, that just takes the cocoon and chucks it up in the air, fires one off, and completely destroys it. But he was moving kind of stiff. I'm going to call this guy Stiff Oger from now on, just because of the way that he was moving a little bit robotic. Now, the thing is, it's like we can get into how that is all about, whether or not it's because he was unpiloted or because of the main mech that is inside of it, the Kawagata Zero, possibly just being an artificial construct. And then, of course, God Sasori going in for the detach, instantly on there, causing Hat Guy to completely seethe.
Again.
Just completely seethe. So that was King Oger this week. That was King Oger. Another really good episode. I'm like, Hat Guy better get like a full-on villain arc. I need this guy to like just completely.
We need him to be a Minoru.
He's getting a redemption
Yes.
arc for sure.
No, I don't need a redemption arc for this man. I need him to become like final bad guy status. Like just completely. Like it turns out that he's like Dathnarak's dad the entire time, just chilling there, or that he was the priest the whole time.
Oh no, it's. I have an idea for someone else, but yeah.
So yeah, this episode had a lot going on to it, starting to play a lot more into the lore of the other shoe gods. We did get Raculus, of course, showcasing off his Oja Caliber Zero, and of course we did go into his form in a previous live stream, so we don't really have to get into that until the proper debut of it. But now we get a proper thing. The thing that I found really weird is that he's had this thing prevalent by his side during the last few episodes, especially in the interactions with the other kings, and no one bothered calling it out. No one's been like, hey, when'd you get that new blade?
Hey, cool sword. Cool sword, dude.
Nice
Yeah,
sword,
it's like, hey, you lost the other one. When'd you pull that one out of storage? Like, no one's brought it up, which I thought was like a glaring oversight. You would think they would be a little bit more attentive to that, but I just found that as being like an odd point when it came to this episode. But everything else about it was still a really good solid episode. So, Mark, what do you think about this week's King Oger?
I want that bowler hat.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Lord.
It's
everything.
It's magnificent.
Premium Bandai.
Amazon Prime.
$2,000.
$21. I know it's a very specific number.
I'm gonna need like 5 more votes for Himeno. I'm just saying.
Right? I was like, I don't even want to. Chat's let me down again.
Oh my god. Oh.
I like this episode. I was curious because like after the first 5 episodes, all the introductions, like, okay, now I was really like, okay, how is the story gonna move forward with, everyone go back to their kingdoms? We don't need these.
That gave another vote to Rita.
I know. I saw that and I was like, oh my god. Someone just to piss you off just did that.
You know what? The reason why they're voting for Rita is because Rita's assistant / retainer is Morphonia. So obviously that's why. Like that's swaying the vote. So like I'll allow that to an extent, but not really. But it was kind of cool to see everything. Like I don't know if I feel like it was rushed having the whole Gira's the younger brother prince thing, because I still don't know why everyone forgot. Because how do you? I brought up my review. Okay, so they kept it a secret that he was kidnapped and they never found him. But like usually when a prince is born, that's a big deal in the kingdom. So like you're telling me up until then they didn't know he was there? Like
Yeah.
it made no sense. And then like how did Heracles get this sword? Because we know Yanma was able to 2 years ago make it so he could control God Kabuto. And so I was like, did he make that for him? Because Yanma would know he's a tech guy. He's supposed to know all this stuff. So he should know why things aren't working, why they couldn't call their shoe gods when they wanted to. Why were they able to transform when they couldn't control their shoe gods? Because the shoe gods literally the spirit, the soul of them passes through them. The soul passes through them. So I was like, if they can't, like, I was like, there's a lot of things right now that I'm just like, don't make sense.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm okay with that to an extent because the mecha fights are awesome. Himeno got new hair. Also got new hair. just in case anyone didn't know. It's amazing. And I do like the whole scene with Gira got the God Scorpion to show up behind him. That was such a badass scene. I was like,
How it all goes dark and shit, and then
Yeah.
you just see the
He has
glow of it. It
sword
was
up. Yeah.
it's great.
And but then also at the same time, I'm like, okay, but why couldn't he technically control it? Like, would to go attack whatever this other King Oja was? And I like the exosuit being green around him. I was like, okay, this is pretty cool because if I remember correctly, when Dabowski was in the God Kubuto, it would just look like a normal exo inside of it. When they panned to him that one time when Gira was like, "Oh, you're Dabowski," I don't think it just looked normal in there, but the Scorpion looked really cool. And at the same time, I was like, why was the little Death Narak commander just walking around with the freaking soul in his hand? Like, you're just walking around all willy nilly, like, hey, like I know they wanted Gira to activate it, but I feel like that wasn't the smartest plan.
I mean, I guess it's just to get it summoned within the confines of the kingdom itself so they know where it is. So that's the possibility. The entire thing is like, of course, I feel that the reason why the God Sorcery attacked the King Oger without Gira commanding it to was just because it felt like a disturbance in the playing field with Kawagata Zero not being like a proper shoe god in a way.
Yeah,
that makes sense. Because also they had tunnels everywhere, so wouldn't they have known specifically it's like where these shoe gods are?
Once again, they dug through the entire earth. They could have found it. They literally could have found any of those shoe gods.
And
unless they were up in space.
They could flood the tunnels. I've seen enough movies to know you just flood the tunnels.
Oh God!
Don't they have like a whale shoe god or something?
A whale shoe god?
Yeah, that's a mammal.
It's all bugs, Mark.
Damn, it's only bugs only. Do mammals exist in this universe? Well, besides
I don't
humans,
know. I haven't seen one yet.
Isn't Rita's plush technically a mammal?
Is it? It's a Yeti, I guess. Yeah, you're right.
Muffin? Until we get a proper 1-to-1 scale on premium Bandai, I'm really annoyed with the merch release.
$5,000
price points on
it'll
those.
be like $50,000 in your left nut.
It's like $80 for one that's like this big, like for $80. I was like,
exactly, and it's gonna scale 1-to-1 with the price.
I'm a 3D print one after I do the Kekra stuff.
That's of Greatness says that there were dogs in Enkasopa.
Oh,
there we go.
Okay. Nice.
So, whale shoe god flood the tunnels. Boom, done. Season.
It's not like we got like God Dog to show up.
God Dog.
That's a
God
6.
Dog.
God Inu.
That's gonna be
God
like for the
Inu.
DonBrothers crossover. Like
guess
Tsubasa is gonna show up as God Dog with Sononi as the pilot.
Oh my.
Oh God, no.
All right, Stegosaurus, tell me you're watching King Oger.
My Discord bullied me into doing it, so yeah, I've been watching it.
Okay,
Discord.
Let's go,
Hey,
Discord.
so
Let's go.
now we can get some proper thoughts. So, what did you think about this week's King Oger?
So I liked it. I like the conflict with Racules, or however you say his name.
Raculus.
Ridiculous.
Raculus. There it is. I know it's like Hercules, but
Yep.
whatever. I like that. I like that he like kind of betrayed them, but like it's like all over the place. Like I feel like they're doing one thing and then it cuts scenes and then like when they couldn't transform and then they showed up the next scene like transformed.
Transformed,
like, Like I don't know what's going on. I'm just like confused the whole time. It's just like they want to tell a lot in like a short amount of time. They don't do it very well. I love it though. The mech battles are awesome. The henshins are awesome. You know, the fights are awesome. The suits are awesome. But I don't know. I mean, I'd like to see where it's going. I really think that Gira is like actually like the embodiment of Kuwagata's soul or something, since he doesn't need a soul in his cockpit to control him like the other ones do. So I don't know
He's
if
got the power of communication.
Any other thoughts on any other characters? Yellow, maybe?
well, Himeno is the best. Absolutely. There's no question. Her getting her sword handed to her on a silver platter is the best.
So our friends.
Oh, okay.
Oh God.
Mark, he's just gonna. That's the first question he's gonna ask anyone who comes in this panel.
I'd like to thank the Academy.
Prove that.
So
I
yeah,
don't know if you can make those helmet designs better. They're pretty solid. Pretty solid. I made them all. They're pretty great.
They're
Mm.
growing on me. I'm still a little
Spider.
on the suits somewhat. So
Mm.
I think my disliked suits, like even though I hate her suit.
Yeah.
Something about the helmet, just on it, the way that they have the Kamakiri design on it just throws it off.
I like it from the front. If you look at it from the front, it's cool. The orange on the suit's kind of, but other than that, I dig it.
But yeah, I would say that the show does have very breakneck pacing, and this seems to be a lot of the issue that a lot of these shows are having more recently, where it's like the creators like, I've got so many ideas in my head and I got to like put them to paper right now. And then they blow their load too early, which is my biggest fear with the show, is like, it's good right now, but the pacing is too breakneck. There's the possibility that they're going to burn themselves out. And then when they have a change of pace and start going slow, people are going to like start turning away.
Well, it's good. Like the formula's different since they don't have like the monster of the week, you know. So
yeah, it's serialized. That's a good thing.
I mean,
finally.
yes and no. Usually, you base like the plot, you move that forward a little bit while you still have something else to focus on. But when you just got the plot, you kind of just rush into it.
Yeah, everything in this show is constructed like there's individualized arcs, like the first 5 episodes, because essentially just be like the Gira discovery arc, because they started laying the seeds of like who he was early, and then the massive revelation at the end of episode 5. Now this arc is still Gira related. We'll just see how it ends up playing out in terms of that, but it starts going way more in terms of like Raculus focus. And of course, with Raculus getting a side special coming out soon as well, we'll see how that's tying into, though I don't know why they're doing a side special of something that could just have been in the show, unless it's going to end up being
episode.
Yeah, unless
A
it's going to end
prequel.
up being like how they typically do Toei Tokusatsu fan club stuff, where it's just absolute gore because there's no like filter because it's not on children's TV. Then maybe that's why. Mark had to take a quick break. He will be back. So yeah.
Oh.
Any other thoughts on this episode, Stick?
Just like I keep leaning more and more into Racul's being controlled by the Bugnarok in some way. Either he's got a parasite in him or he's one of them. Like it just everything seems to work out too well with the Bugnarok with him.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
yeah. I called that out too much in my reviews, and I even said last time that I think he's literally has an earworm that is like controlling him, since
Facts.
the Bugnarok are technically like earthworms. So
Yeah.
There's that aspect. Ash, what did you think on this episode of King Oger?
Good episode. Like everyone said, like really good talking points. But you can see that Dabowski is still working with Raculus, because when he grabbed the soul, he was about to give it to Raculus. So like you've said before, like these two are like the oldest ones. They've been around for a while, from what we know, because they're the both oldest characters, Dabowski and Raculus.
Yep.
I believe.
Both actors are about the same age.
Yeah, and I think the characters too, possibly. It looks like these two characters like are still in cahoots somehow, or because he's still got not loyalty to Raculus, but he's feeling like that Raculus knows what he's doing with everything going on with him about to give the soul to Raculus before Gira jumped down and grabbed it. What's another interesting thing? I was thinking of something else. Like there's another bit that I'm trying to think. There's got that moment. I feel like everyone said good talking points. The past, like the background story is still weird. Like something's up with that. There's like something that we're not finding out with everything going on.
So Chest of Greatness says, I think we might get a 3v3 coming. Team Gira versus Team Raculus. So I'm assuming by that it's possibly like, because right now the camp that seems more towards Gira would be like Himeno and Yanma, while Rita and Dabowski seem to be a little bit more leany towards Raculus in terms of that aspect.
And then Rita's still neutral to their beliefs.
But because of like Rita being all about the law of the land, and Raculus technically being the proper king of his country, like they might lean Raculus. So there's that possibility. So yeah. Oh, and now people saying there will be Team Raculous just because Rita's on there. Wow. Wow. Show your cards early.
Oh
Show
gosh.
your cards early.
Damn.
I'm glad I'm not
Crazy
biased
upside
when I
on the
watch
table.
this show.
Oh yeah, I'm glad Mark, you of all people are not biased.
Completely unbiased.
Oh, yeah.
Was Hat Guy being controlled? It's a very real possibility that Hat Guy was a seed planted by the Bugnarok, because I'm just like, he's too prevalent in this episode to not play into a bigger thing. Like, anyone else have a similar thought? Because I'm just like, he can't just be a one-off character.
I'm pretty
With
sure
a hat like that.
he's a flesh mech for sure.
With a hat like that, he's
Yeah.
main character
I don't
status.
think
Like there's a bug
so.
in him. He's a flesh mech.
I don't
They're
think so.
piloting.
I think it's just the general reaction of the audience because we as viewers were able to know the behind the scenes of everything. But then you have to think of it as in the citizens' view that they don't know anything about this background stuff. So to be honest, I think it's just a genuine reaction. I don't think he
No,
was
this man
controlled at all.
overreacted to everything. When he
Yeah.
was happy, this man was elated
Yeah.
happy.
He
And
was
when he
weird.
was pissed, he was seething. Like
Yeah.
you just have to add smoke
Mm.
effects coming out of his ears to make it like perfect. But that's exactly
Also-
what was going on. That man could have gone
Also,
Super Saiyan
word got
3.
around really quick. Also, word got around real quick with Gira being the prince as soon as he showed up. Like, they were ready to greet him. Like, whenever that news dropped, it must have got around really fast with the kingdom finding out that Gira was the prince that everyone forgot about, but now they suddenly remember.
Mm.
Prince Gira, yay.
Hat guy might die. So specific. You willing to put a bet on it?
Oh,
Hat guy might die in episode 22.
Lord.
So
I hope not.
Oh,
I need more.
why
of
so
that.
specific? Episode 22.
Dude, no, I have to say this every week, every stream, Chaz will sit there and make these things about it's gonna happen by episode 8 and by 9. Like he just throws out these like crazy episode numbers with like a possible theory that will be played off as like so that's gonna happen. So I'm gonna wait if episode 22
comes soon.
If
If he dies on 19, that's it.
if it happens in 21, it doesn't count.
No.
look, I will scream the sentiments of the chat. We need a Hat Guy Minoru like V Cinema to be a thing.
Oh, a
'Cause,
crossover special? Nice.
Yes. Like fuck DonBrothers v like King Odra. I need Hat Guy v Minoru. I need that to be a thing.
I would
Like
that,
I
yeah.
will pay. I need that in IMAX 3D.
Oh,
Need that. Need that. If it plays
What
in
if he-
4DX, I will go to a 4DX theater.
What if he plays the father of a character in the next season of Kamen Rider? Would he just be Hat Dad?
oh my god.
He would be Hat Daddy. Yes.
What if they're both the dad?
Minoru and Hat Dad are
Yeah.
dual. Oh my god, that'd be
dual
great.
custody on the child.
And the kid's the main character. The kid's gonna be the main character, played by Hikaru.
Oh yeah, love that. Main
Oh
character.
yeah.
Oh yeah, he'd have all this.
Oh, that would be the greatest
What-
thing ever.
What is this we're making?
Someone get on that fanfic. Like go.
Cece, you're in the chat. I saw you there. Go.
We got
Go,
AI.
please.
We can have AI just make it for us
AI
as a
right
video.
this. Yes.
Yeah.
Minoru, Hat Guy, V Cinema. They after that V Cinema, they hook up, they have a child together, time skip, it's Hikaru. Real parents. That was the entire thing.
Oh, we'll get a beard on Hat Guy and of course Minoru too. Like an
Yeah.
old gray beard.
Be great things. Cloudy, what did you think about this episode?
Me no. Yes. Good. Very
Go
good
ahead.
episode. Absolutely fantastic episode. But yeah, I liked a lot of this that happened, especially with like the Quagga Zero and stuff like that, because it's like it shows like there's another Quagga that has the ability to control all the other mechs. Because it seems like the main god Quagga had like could just summon the other ones to make King Odra whenever it felt like it. So it felt like Gira had most of the power there. I don't like how it's CGI, and I'm really hoping it doesn't go down the Muramasa route, where every time we see Quagga Zero, we're gonna get CGI mech. Please no, I don't want to see that. Raculous may probably be my new favorite character. I'm just saying, I really am liking this guy. I just like seeing him be evil.
He's fun to hate. You know,
Yeah.
I really enjoy me like a character that is just fun to hate. That's why like Guy's my favorite character in 01 because I just love hating him.
He's
Sometimes
giving
I
me
just love hating a character.
Yeah, he's giving me major Solomon vibes from Saber. For anyone who's seen that, he's like I love hating this guy because he just seems so evil for no other reason than just I want to be bad. I want to rule everything. That's it.
Yeah.
Mm.
I do think he's if he's not being possessed, I mean, we all know he's definitely working with the Bug and Rock, but if he's not,
Yeah,
I
definitely.
can't imagine like if he's not being possessed, he's not being manipulated in some way. There's got to be something to it because like I feel like he can't be just so accepting of like, oh yeah, Gira's my brother. I knew this the whole time. Absolutely, yeah, for sure. But yeah, other than that, really good episode. I like the fight. I like the debut of God Sasori, and obviously Himeno's obsession with. I hope God Sasori will be explained in the next episode. Please, I have my theories on that, but I'm not gonna share it right now because maybe.
I think she just wants all the god bugs because
Huh?
she wanted God Kawagata.
That's true, but this is like she's like this is mine. Like she didn't do that with God Kabuto. She wasn't like, oh, God Kabuto is absolutely
Yeah, because
mine.
everybody wanted God Kabuto
Yeah.
from
Oh, yeah, true, true.
Gira, but she's the only one that just like keeps going to her like that's mine, like it's her
It's-
birthright or something.
Yeah, the like I can only I have like two reasons why she might want it, but that's about it. It's but other than that, very solid episode. I'm just hoping that we're not moving too incredibly fast because I think there's a lot happening right now. There's a lot being thrown at us all at once, and I really hope that they like start picking where they're gonna focus on and not just overwhelm us with information, and stuff. But yeah, pretty good.
Okay. And Nexus, what did you think?
Okay, so great episode in general. I do have some like theories. Like for example, okay, I like the interaction between Gira and Sasori. That's just cute. And then how Gira interacts with Kuagon. Like I love those interactions. But when Sasori was trying to stab the King Ogre, her eyes turned purple. And that's the same color as when the Kabuto was like turned purple. So because of that, I have a feeling that maybe the soul of Sasori was being controlled, or like Raculus somehow controlled Sasori to make Sasori having to do this, to make this whole entire scene a play to show to the citizens that Gira is evil. So that's my theory, that Raculus definitely has something. And then Kamajin, like the person that helps
The
the
priest.
priest.
Yeah.
And yeah, well anyway, I have a feeling that Kamajin is the one of the helpers of Rakulis. That guy with the hair, like the short guy with the book. That guy I think is Kamajin, because just the hairstyle, and also I've seen on Twitter that he had the same like hand gesture as the Kamajin, so I was like, oh, okay, there's something there. And also since he was in the the past memories of Gira, and like the interaction between Gira and Racules, and he was there, and then nothing happened. And also, when Racules gave an excuse to Gira as to why he wasn't like, what was okay. He did this whole entire talk in this episode of like, oh, Gira was like abandoned in a way, like.
He
I
was
don't
kidnapped,
remember.
and because it would bring dishonor to their kingdom, they thought
Yeah,
it'd be better to
I'm not
strike it from the
believing
record.
that. I'm not believing that. Like
Yeah,
there
it's a
is
BS
definitely
excuse.
a
I don't buy
different
that.
reason. I don't buy that either. So I just wanted to mention that. But um also since we got the Kuwagata Zero, like the God Kuwagato, um views about it looks really cool. I like the red, black, and gold aesthetic. It's just really cool when it was just that last scene of it flying. And I'm really interested into like how it's going to go in the future. And yes, as people has said, I'm worried that King Ogre will go down and burn its load. But since there has to be a lot of since they have to have this setting with the projections of like the backgrounds and stuff, definitely they won't be able to change their story all of a sudden. So I just have my hopes high that they will be able to pay it off in ways.
A lot of sets will just be them talking in similar sets, and that's it because that's what they've rendered. So
With fancy backgrounds.
So yeah, when it comes to Kamajin, I would say that yeah, there's a lot of speculation on who it might be if it is one of Raculus's retainers. I was thinking for the longest time it was the shorter round one, but now I'm thinking it's the taller, skinny one. So it might be Luigi versus Mario. I think it's just easier if I just remember him that way in terms of like Mario and Luigi for his retainers. So, plus, given the fact that when Common Jim was out and about, we literally see Raculus walking around with Mario in the next scene, but we don't see Luigi. Luigi's missing. So I'm starting to think that it's the other one, especially since he showed that he was capable in like slamming down Gira like that when he tried yet again at taking down Raculus. So it could be either or, but right now I'm leaning towards Luigi on this. So who thinks who is Common Jim really? And I'll start with you, Cloudy, since you were about to talk.
Oh, sorry. No, I agree with you. I think Luigi's definitely Common. I was just gonna ask, do you think there's another general / bishop under his control that's gonna be the Mario-esque, the bodied one?
Oh, it could be possible. I mean, I would say that a lot of times in Sensei, that once we get to like a certain point, they start revealing more of the villain cast in terms of like more generals or, you know, like the big 10 of the final leading up to the actual final confrontation. So something like that could always end up happening for the Bugnarod. But for right now, we just gotta speculate on Common Jim. So yeah, Stick, who do you think Common Jim is? Is it Mario or Luigi?
Probably Luigi. Probably. I mean, that's what I would guess. I hope there's like a glowing ball, like Bugnarok God General or something as the final boss. Very Showa-esque.
It's just knowing all like bug egg. That's it. It's just a giant. It's a giant roach egg. It's just been there, and it's just like, oh fuck, that thing pops. It's gonna be like the end of Blade. We don't want to see that again.
I mean,
I do
now.
So yeah, Mark, who do you think Common Jim might be? Is it Mario or Luigi?
Okay, I feel like it could be either one. I'm gonna say Luigi, but I feel like I don't know. Both just look shiesty to me. I don't trust either.
I mean, both obviously are
like there could always be more than one mole, but I think initially, like if it had to be one or the other, it's gonna be Luigi. One, because I don't like tall people. I'm a gentlemanly 5'9". My license says 5'10". Don't care about that. But I just, I have my qualms with, Mario did nothing wrong. Like, why does he have to be like? He looks even smaller next to him, which makes him look more suspicious, honestly. But
wait, Mark,
I'm gonna go with Luigi.
Mark, what do you consider tall?
Anything taller than me. Anyone taller than me.
Oh, I'm your ally here.
I'm taller than you. I'm only 5'10".
I'm only 3 inches taller than you.
5'10" too, so legally I'm 5'10". So
okay,
same height.
I'm not that much taller than you.
So it's not cold out.
I'm like 5'4", so
That's different. I can't say why because it's 2023. The internet.
Oh my god.
All right. So Ash, who do you think Common Jim is? Is it Mario or Luigi out of Raculus's retainers?
I think. Ooh, let me bring him up again.
I know they got names. I think the tall guy's called Doga or something like that. But it's just easier calling them Mario and Luigi. I'll make a Photoshop of it and make it put in my reviews from now on.
That's probably what we're gonna call them for the rest of the show now.
Yeah.
Great.
Let me bring him up really quick.
It's Red Mario and Red Luigi. So
I feel like. Let me bring him up real quick.
It's just something about the short guy's haircut I don't like. I don't like his hair.
It's clearly he's evil, Zio. That's why his hair is
exactly
the haircut of a bad guy.
Dressed like a clown, like Krusty the Clown without the makeup.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's why I said the hair is sort of like the helmets in the ways to Common Jim's. So that's why
when you already look that evil, I don't think you need to play it up even further.
I almost spilled up
He needs a hat, honestly.
I almost spilled up my water when you said that.
Well, man.
Oh my god.
No, sorry.
I found him. Ooh, okay. So I feel like Duga is definitely Mario. Boschmal is definitely probably like I don't know. I feel like Boschmel might be like Mario because he's very stocky, and then Duga's like Luigi because he's like really fit and tall.
that's why I'm
Yeah.
calling them Mario and Luigi now.
I'm
But
gonna
which
butcher
one
those
is?
names and the
But
characters?
yes, but which one is Kamajin? We're speculating that Kamajin, the
Bishop.
Bugnarok like
Oh, the Bugnarok.
priest,
Sorry, I thought
could
you meant
be
like right.
one of these two. No, which one of these
Ooh.
two could be him? If you had to speculate,
Ooh, I feel like
see, Izu thinks it's Hat Guy.
It's Hat Guy. Oh no,
Definitely
no,
Mario
God.
standing on top of Hat
Oh,
Guy, honestly.
Yeah.
Red to the
Imagine.
machine. No, Duga's definitely Kamajin with how tall he is, and then maybe Boschmel can be Defnarok.
I don't think Death Rock would want to be something that short. They made that suit tall for a
Look,
reason.
there might be a persona in the future that has a wig like that. I'm not saying that there might be, but there could be.
Oh,
What if like freaking Boschmel's like wig just turns into like Satan horns with how it's like down, and
Oh
then
my
he's the true villain.
Oh God.
yes, he's the true main villain. Oh, God. I'd like to see that. Actually.
Crazy Orb thinks it's the kids. So Garrus,
Oh.
Oh yes, they got him out of prison.
trench coat. Oh my god, my hair blower.
Little
Dang.
rascal style where they're just on top
Yes,
of each other.
rascal style.
Oh my God. I think it's maybe it's the kids because they got him out of jail. You got to remember that, just so they can
So.
use him later.
Mm.
So yeah, any other thoughts when it comes to King Oger before we move on to the next topic? No one's got anything.
Mm.
Nothing.
Nah, nothing about the show though.
Great, because the next thing is we got a trailer for and I'm not gonna actually play the trailer because YouTube, sucks when it comes to a lot of things. So I'm just gonna be clicking through it. But yes, we did get proper trailer for DonBrothers v Zenkaiger. Finally, it's here, and of course, it's your typical VS Cinema. So, first part focuses on one group. We're gonna have the DonBrothers play up through their story. Then another one's gonna play up the Zenkaiger story, and then they meet in the middle and they duke it out. So, in terms of hype, look, I am always ready for more DonBrothers media when it comes to this.
Yeah.
But there were some other tidbits that came about from this, from what's going on. The big thing about it is just like we've seen some magazine scans showing that white Taro is still a thing, but in this one we get regular Taro. And this makes me think that there might be the possibility of time shenanigans in here. Like maybe they plucked the Taro from in the past of the timeline to be here for this versus
Time heist.
because it's like, look, it's DonBrothers. Anything can fucking happen.
Yeah. it was
And the thing is, we did have visitors from the future already. So why not just pluck someone from the past and bring them to the current day because they don't want to bother, current Taro because he's busy like dealing with being white Taro. So there's that. So yeah, we got a lot going on in terms of this, and also I do have someone on Twitter going through a little bit more in terms of what the DonBrothers are up nowadays. Saruhara is teaching a class on how to be broke.
Nice. Buy all that Toku merch. Just buy it. All of it.
Haruka and Alexander Sonoza are still in the manga industry. This is the thing that got me, and I don't know if it's like legit translate. Did they give them proper names to the Noto now, or I don't know, but
I have
it's still
found Sonoi's name.
so he
that they
does
gave.
have one too.
Yeah, Sonoi is Claudius Sonoi.
Claudius.
Sonoy. Wow.
Claudius.
Did they take
So
up?
yeah,
I'm guessing they took up real names.
I guess so, just so they can blend in better. So yeah, we get Alexander Sonoza, and then we got Tsubasa, and meanwhile, Diana Elizabeth Sononi. Apparently, they own a restaurant called Amor Evasion, and then
That ain't
Tsuyoshi,
stuff.
and then Tsuyoshi is now sitting in the boss seat. So rocking that haircut, and definitely
Oh my God, that was ice.
It reminds me of that episode in which he got super smug, like trying, like in the early episodes of DonBros when they were all trying to like challenge, and he spent like his points. Yep, and it pretty much it's like I'm getting that same vibe from him in this episode. So it's some great stuff on there. But yeah, I'm always happy to have some more DonBrothers stuff when it comes to this content. So let me go back here to the trailer. The other translation on YouTube sucks for this because I did the Japanese automatic translation. It's terrible when it comes to a lot of that. But yeah, so we get the Zenkaiger stuff. And look, I'm not the biggest Zenkaiger fan. Like I watched it. It was all right. It was decent.
It was fun.
It was a show. So
Why is the Kawamochi again? Like, why?
So yeah, we got Zox out here rocking the crown. Might have to steal that for a future Galaxy Blade upgrade. We'll see.
That's got to be on Minoru's head by the end of this.
It might be. It might be. He is the true king of all this. So yeah, we're back to like classic Rainbow Kaito with all that stuff. Oh my god, I did not intend to land on that shot.
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh, I'm screenshotting this. This is gonna be for future.
Oh lord.
Yeah, this man just instantly aged. He looks like his grandma in this shot, like instantly.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Grandma Kaito.
Is it weird? Is like they're I forgot what the robot things are called because it's been so long. They look
The
different.
Kikanoids.
The Kikanoids, they look
Kikanoids.
different in this like trailer. Like I don't know, something like seems off. I don't know why.
Maybe the suits
Might
been
have-
just washed a few too many
Yeah.
times.
Maybe it's because
Yeah.
I haven't watched it. In,
Yeah, and they're not
So
the
the-
stage show suits because I know that they unbulk the suits a
Yeah.
little bit for the stage shows.
Yeah, maybe that's why. Because I watched like some of the stage show stuff, and I didn't really care. But like, I don't know. Maybe it's because I haven't seen the show in like over a year.
Yeah, and that's the state of V cinemas now. Like they used to run when the show was actually airing, but now
Yeah.
it's like after the show ends. So it's a little weird in terms of that dichotomy that they have. So let's see here. Of course, we got the dad back again. So we get Zenkaiger. Here's hoping they have a proper roll call this time, which of course the images kind of does imply that. But yeah, Zenkaiger back to the old goofiness. We got Majin out here getting the grub on, looked like. And good old Zenkaiger. But the big thing when we get to the crossover is this.
Yes.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
We
Black-
get Black Kaito and original
Regular
recipe
Kaito, yeah.
Kaito right
IG
there.
Kaito.
Right next
Like
to it.
it's all there. And this is what everyone has been waiting for is like, are we going to get the proper explainer now that we can see that they're two separate people? Unless, once again, time travel shenanigans.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I'm just you from the future. How far in the future? 2 days from now. Like, it could be something stupid like that. I'm 2 days in the future.
I'm literally 2
That's a Don
minutes
Bros
in the
explanation
future
right
from
there
now.
too.
It would be.
On brand completely. How far the future? Yesterday. Wait, that's the past. Don't worry about it.
Yep. Yeah, so we get all that that good stuff when it comes to it, and even like it seems like Black Kaito like does a lot in this trailer, like in terms of like his appearances. So I'm very curious in terms of all that aspect that we got in here. Another thing is from the roll call here. I guess the Noto are only in the DonBrothers portion of the special because they're not in the final roll call. It looks like here. So go ahead. Who was saying something?
Oh no, I was just gonna mention. Speaking of Notos, there's a severe lack of Sonoe in any of this.
Could be. Maybe he's like found a way to live near or around proper Taro.
I don't
Because-
see the Zenkaiger Black in that roll call at the end.
Yeah.
He's not in here either.
Maybe
as
they have
well.
to team up and fight God again. Like it's
Oh
like
my God.
Like, is he the final big bad, or is it going to become like a Big O situation where it turns out that like Black Kaito and regular Kaito are actually like the one, and then they fuse at the end, and it causes a time loop? But we already dealt with a time loop episode in Zenkaiger. We don't need more of those. Actually, that was actually one of the best episodes in Zenkaiger. But yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, where's everybody's hype level when it comes to this versus cinema? I know for me, like this is probably the most hyped I've been for V cinema in a long ass time, just because of like just how peak DonBrothers was in fiction and the fact that like I know Inoue's writing half of this, so I'm gonna be eating good. I know I'm gonna be eating good in terms of that aspect. So I'll go down the line. Mark, what you think?
I'm gonna be in the minority. I'm not a V cinema guy. Like I'm the type where it's like I watch the season and like that's the season. Like I don't really like the idea of having to go and watch V cinemas like Saber did. Like I mean Trio Deep Set was really good, but
Peak.
we know which other one I'm not gonna speak of that was unnecessary. And even with like older seasons, like with like the Driving Guy, you know, film, this that like I never really like I watched them from I haven't seen all of them, but I've always been like I watch the show and then that's kind of like it, unless it's like an anniversary movie, like O's 10th anniversary.
Yeah.
I know Zenkaiger has their like that stuff I'm fine with. I don't so for me it's just it's like another V cinema. I'll add it to the hard drive and one day I'll watch it maybe. But it looks good. It looks good.
I mean, look, sometimes there's some films that I'm just like, I don't care. It's kind of non-canon anyway in a lot of aspects for some of these movies. But for DonBrothers, I can't get enough like anymore. Yep, nonstop. Nexus, what'd you think?
Very hyped. Like, I was like, okay, it's gonna be like because already hearing a Zenkaiger and DonBrothers crossover, I know that okay, it's gonna be quirky, like because of the characters and how they are. But now getting details of Black Kaito, that those were the real questions, and it going to be answered is making me very hyped because for me the whole entire
Watch it not be answered. Watch it not be
answered, and then my disappointment will just go really down because of my whole entire thing was like I was speculating on who the hell was Black Kaito. Was it God? Was it just a I don't know what he was, but yeah, I am hyped, and also we do miss DonBrothers, and I also miss Zenkaiger because I like it, and since I'm someone that watches anime, I really like the voice actors that voiced the Kikanoids. So, like for example, Gawon's actor voiced Todoroki in My Hero Academia. Big fan.
And Eren
So
in
because
Attack
of
on
that,
Titan.
and then also Room, being voiced by someone called from Vanguard.
Naru.
So because of it, I'm really excited, and we shall see how it goes. But the problem is we're gonna get subs until like Christmas, so it's gonna be a long wait. But
October,
yeah.
I think.
Is it October? Well, yep,
I
it's gonna
think the
be a long
Blu-ray
wait.
comes out in September. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, the thing
so
is, if it's anything
so.
like the previous V cinema that we got that was versus it dropped online via streaming in like June.
Yeah.
So it dropped ahead of time than the so it dropped
they
ahead
put them
of
on
time.
their streaming before they put on Blu-ray now because they were trying to push that Toei Tokusatsu Fun Time app or whatever.
Yeah, so we'll probably be watching this in June ourselves, but of course all the spoilers will be there.
Yeah.
But seeing a lot of people hoping Minoru is like the big bad of this, which I'm in complete agreement. If Minoru is not the big bad,
I think he's confirmed to be like the Zenkaiger monster of the week.
Then that's all I needed.
Oh my god.
That's all I needed.
Hey.
This is already a Sononi S+++ maximum thirst, everything. All of the rating. Except for the Zenkaiger portion, I'll probably not care, but whatever.
You're gonna have to jump in the ocean for this.
I probably will have to drive all the way down to Florida, make the 3.5 hour commute just so I can dunk myself in like the Gulf just for a bit.
Yeah.
Which was originally going to be a plan for my DonBrothers finale, but I didn't want to mess up Space Files like that. But yeah. Ash, what'd you think of that trailer? How's that hype?
Like really excited. Like we're not going to see it for like a while, but I can't wait to watch it. I mean, even though we don't get answers to like Black Kaido or anything like that, I'm still excited to see these characters interacting and coming together. Like I watched most of Zenkaiger. I skipped around a couple of episodes, but I still like that cast and how they interact with each other. And seeing them come back after a while is like a lot of fun. But DonBrothers cast I'm missing as well, so I'm excited to see like these characters interacting and coming together. And maybe we'll get some closure with what we saw in the DonBrothers finale Probably, maybe not. It probably won't be explained properly. You never know. But I'm hyped for this. I'm really excited. I'm glad we're getting this soon, and I can't wait to watch it.
All right. Stick. Where's that hype?
Well, I never watched DonBrothers, and I've never
watch
seen
DonBrothers.
Zenkaiger.
Go watch DonBrothers. You're
We're
missing
getting
out.
there. We're getting there. We got a couple more years.
Don't worry,
Few
it's
more
just
se-
portable,
I was gonna say
yeah.
a few more seasons, years.
Look, you got to survive through the midness of Ninja first. So
Listen, Star Ninja just showed up, and I hear it goes downhill, so I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be great. Can't be worse than Sun Vulcan, so it's okay.
Oh.
I'm excited for the cool helmets at the end. I don't know if it was in this trailer, but the one before, when they had Domo Mataro, I think, with the numbers on his head.
yeah. So they do have their crossover upgrade form, in which Don Momo does end up getting a nice 46 on the forehead. So yeah, that is there.
I've been thinking about making those, so maybe. I mean, that's what I'm excited about, at least.
I mean, the forms look all right. Like, I would say that the Goldon form on Zenkaiger doesn't look so good in terms of it. Even though typically Goldon looks good on everybody besides Taro, we finally found another candidate that it does not look good on, and that is Zenkaiger. So, yeah. But otherwise, it's all right. All right, so Cloudy, what do you think? Where's that hype at?
I'm at like 8 out of 10 on the hype train scale. Yeah. Obviously, I'm very excited to see the DonBros cast again. I actually liked Zenkaiger for the most part, so pretty happy to see them, Two Kaiser, and all that stuff. Well, my only reason I'm not like more hyped is because it's going to be a while for this to drop.
Mhm.
So I'm going to have to like remember that this comes out and watch it by that time, which will probably be pretty easy because there's going to be tons of people talking about it. But overall, I just don't know what to expect because it's DonBros and Zenkaiger. Literally anything could happen. There could be tons of explanations. There could be no explanations. It's just I'm just gonna have to experience what's gonna happen. So overall,
And we've learned from DonBrothers that their trailers and previews are complete fake outs. They end up not being anything that actually happens in the episodes. So it's very possible that this entire trailer is fake and it was just shot for the sake of this, just to be a thing, and that's it.
that
So it
black
could be
Kaito,
completely fake.
that black Kaito and those two at the end, he could
That
be
never
on
happens. That's probably never going to happen.
He's probably looking like that on a different set in a completely different shot with some random context to it too. So who knows? Like that's why I'm like at a solid 8 out of 10 because obviously I'm excited to see these guys again. But anything could happen. So I'm not expecting any answers. I'm not expecting any resolutions. I'm just can't wait to see the characters interact with each other. I can't wait to see like how they move on and where they're at right now. So, I also like to point out that Tsubasa is wearing a little bit of white on his normal all black outfit. So just saying, yeah, it's pretty cool.
All right. So, any other thoughts when it comes to this trailer before we move on to the final topic of the night? Okay, right. All right. So, last up, we've got the Once and Always coming out next Wednesday. Finally, even though it's
At
Finally.
midnight on Tuesday.
yeah.
Yep.
For me, it's 3 a.m. So I gotta like either stay up or take a nap beforehand, and then like because I want to avoid like the internet spoilers as soon as I wake up in
Yeah.
the morning.
Oh yeah, no, that's why I'm like
Yeah.
right at 11:59. I'm like, nope.
I just get out of work, so I'll be able to catch it.
I will have to
Yeah,
just
I'm-
figure out my schedule in general.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a thing, but Ash, you've been covering a lot on it. Can you go into a lot of the details regarding it? I gotta step away real fast. So
Yeah,
you can
yeah,
just
sure.
break things down for everybody.
So recently we got a brand new clip, and the clip showed off of how the power coins came back. So somehow Billy and Alpha have been using grid energy, and they were able to create fake power coins, which people have been wondering how Rocky and Cat are going to get their powers back because they use the Dino coins. So this is the explanation of what we get. But not only that, we've been getting like snippets and like pictures from the cast and crew. They're using like the lightning collections for like the shrunken down Rangers, which is really cool, which is really awesome. And they've just been promoting this like crazy, which is really good to see. I'm thinking we're going to get another trailer soon, or a teaser trailer or something like that, because Hasbro is doing a stream on the 17th. So no doubt about we're probably going to see some more remastered figures, because I believe they're coming out in sort of batches, if I remember correctly.
We only get blue and I think yellow
And
were
yellow.
the first two.
Yep.
Yeah. And then red and black are the next ones, maybe. Because they pulled off like the original Lightning Collection green from like pre-orders because they got the remastered coming out, which kind of sucks because I like those old boxes. But yeah, we'll be seeing that soon. I don't know if anyone else has seen the clip online or anything.
I watched the trailer and then
Yeah.
after that I was like, I don't want to watch anything else just because I'm like,
Okay, yeah.
it's
I'm
so
going-
close to it. It's like, you know how over
Mm.
promotion is. You over promote at the point where it's like,
Yeah.
that doesn't need to be promoted that much.
We barely had any promotion leading up to like that trailer, and then silence, and now
Became,
the social media
Pookie's
is like
doing
popping
enough.
off.
Pookie's doing enough.
Pookie's
To promote
doing
it. Like, listen,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God, what is
Oh
this?
God, what
fresh
the hell is
hell-
this?
Where's
I
the
heard-
fresh
and
hell
romping
come
it, I
from?
just step into.
I heard that there's money on the table going on with this one.
All right,
Because
I
we've
told you.
actually-
Okay, hold on a sec. Who the hell are you?
That's Galaxy Blade. I don't
Galaxy
know if you've
Oh.
seen
Blade
them.
here, ready to lay
Gosh.
down some money
Yeah.
because it's time to go. So I'm gonna post this up in the chat real fast because I want the audience to go ahead and participate as well. So here's what's about to go down. We're about to have a Power Rangers once and always betting special. I'm giving y'all $1,000 in fake currency of my well-being, just out here, money, and you're gonna put down, based on the questions that we're gonna put in here, what you think, how much money you're gonna bet towards this, and then based on the audience voting, that will skew the odds depending on how much of a payout you're gonna have. Now the thing is, no idea what's gonna happen to the big winner and the terrible loser from all of this, but it's gonna be a thing, and we'll let chat decide what the winner wins and what the loser gets sometime during a poll in the week. Watch on the community tab. So we got all that going on. So I'm handing y'all fake $1,000. So keep that in mind. We might need
Oh,
somebody to
thank
get a
you.
calculator handy.
I got you. I'm gonna count
Just
it.
to make
I am
sure where
getting my
everybody's at.
calculator as well.
My degree is actually useful.
Because
for once.
I've got a notepad. I'm ready to take some notes to see where everybody's gonna lean towards this. So we're gonna go with the first question here. All right. Will the intro be the original Go Go Power Rangers? First of all, Mark, what do you think?
Oh, I want to say yes, but man, because Hasbro owns it, do they want to give Haim and them some money for coming up with that song? Don't they own the rights
No,
to that song? Though?
They brought Westerman back. So
Oh, that's right. Yeah, definitely,
Yeah.
100%.
Okay, now how much money are you putting down on this one out of your 1,000?
What do you have starting?
You have
I have 1,000.
1,000 starting.
$1.
$1.
You gotta make money off these easy ones. You gotta go get the harder ones. Is when you put the more. Okay, this is why I have a gambling addiction. This is why for a while I let me
Thank you for the
sit
tips.
a bit. But other than that,
Okay, all right.
control.
So we got $1. Yes, I'm Mark for this one. Nexus, since you're down the line here, what do you think?
So is it like the song "Go Go Power
Yes.
Rangers"?
Yes,
Okay.
that one. Will
So
it be?
With a little
Will it be
tasty
the
bit.
intro of this special?
So as in like it will just be the first scene that comes like up and
Like,
then
like
it
when
plays.
the title card comes up, it's gonna play it.
Ooh, now the trouble is if it's the title card, I don't think so. Like I think it will be like an ending, like type of theme because I'm trying to think of like
It's simple yes or no. Simple yes or no, and how much
I'm
money?
gonna say no.
How much money are you putting down on this out of your
I'm also gonna
$1,000?
put. I'm also gonna put $1 as well.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
I have one question for you, Mr. Galaxy Blade, before we continue.
Yes.
How many questions just so I could properly budget my money?
Oh, yes.
I believe there was 21 questions, something like that.
Oh, that's
Okay,
a
good.
lot. Okay.
Yeah. I just wanted to be clear. So
All right. So Ash, where's your money at on this?
I am betting $10 on yes.
$10 on yes. Okay. All right, Mr. Stick, what's your vote?
We have $1,000, correct?
Yes.
absolutely.
All right, give me 100 on yes. Absolutely.
Oh my
Oh,
damn! Over here, baller
Stick
status
came
in
to
the
play.
beginning.
Okay.
Dick came to
really-
just
Nah, I got
throw that cash on the
They've
table.
been using the same song for like, 10 years. So
Absolutely
True.
right, but of course
Yeah,
that
true.
was Neo. That was Neo Saban. That's not Hasbro ain't playing that. We don't know. So
well, I
They
know
still do it in Dino Fury.
it's a sure thing. Sure thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay,
it is.
Cloudy.
Am I the outside? Oh.
Give me, I don't know, $23 on yes.
23, 20. What are you, Jordan? God.
Yeah. Listen,
I
he
feel
never
like
missed.
I'm the
Jordan
one
when he
that's
played
like
baseball.
out of this. Like, I can already see myself
we
losing
go.
this.
What do you mean? You got tons of money left?
Okay.
Oh
You still
god,
have 999 left.
I don't know how to gamble. This is why.
I'll
You
teach
got-
you.
It's
I'm
okay.
pretty good at it.
It's a learning
Kind of.
experience.
50-50 chance.
That is the definition of the gamble.
I
Mark.
fuck with even numbers, so I'm gonna say $10 to yes myself.
Okay.
All right. If Go Go Power Rangers is the intro, will it be a remixed and/or have new lyrics version of the song, or will it just be the OG? So, Mark, what do you think?
I mean, if they're bringing the guy back to do the music, they could just use the old songs. If they're he's giving us something new, so I'm gonna say yes for $49.
$49.
That's right.
That means
not
you spent,
950.
Okay.
Wait, that's 49 that he's gonna be. It's gonna be remixed, right?
Yes, that's 49 that it's going to be remixed.
Okay.
So, yes is remixed or have new
Yep.
lyrics.
Okay.
All right.
Also,
Nexus.
wait. Do we count
Right.
re-recorded as remixed? Because
The audio has to sound different. So, even like the background tracking. So, even like
that works for yeah.
guitar
Yeah, no,
riffs.
I'll stick.
shit like that.
Yeah.
I'll stick with it.
All right.
All right. So, Nexus, what's getting your money?
$19 for yes, as in it will be remixed with like a different ways.
I like how you voted no last time, but now you're like, yeah, it's gonna be remixed. We're gonna go ahead and go
No,
down.
because listening about like how it's is this the original composer coming back?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, then I feel like he's going to make some new music and give some new ideas into this movie since it is an anniversary movie. So that one I had a good solid yes to it.
All right. Ash, where's your money at?
Yes, no doubt about it. Ron's been in the studio cooking up something because we had no idea who was on this until he said, check IMD on Ranger Board.
Can you give me that dollar amount?
50.
50.
Whoa, that's high.
Damn.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I can't. I put 49. So
Confidence on this man.
there we go. Price is Right style.
All right, Stick. You already bet 100 before. How much are you betting now?
I'll do 50 on it being a remix. Absolutely. I know from a friend of a friend that Westerman was actually doing something crazy for this. So
Oh, ooh.
Ooh.
Got some inside intel? Oh
We got
We
god.
got some
Yeah.
insider trading going on over here. Y'all be careful. Damn.
Nice.
Yeah, that's how they got
Oh.
Martha.
All right. Cloudy, where's your money at?
We're up against
I'm
this
gonna be on
competition.
yes. I'm gonna go 107 on yes.
What are you? 107 at Park? What is this? Like,
What? 107?
Yes.
100. Okay.
Because now it's even.
Whoa.
I'm at 100.
I thought we were going like pennies, like $1.07.
No. 107.
Let's see. I will go 50 on yes myself. Now, the thing is, it's like everybody's leaning towards yes, so the payout might not be that great in terms of odds skewing. So,
That's true.
all right.
Ooh.
Will anything comic related come into play during this special? Mark, where's your money at?
When you anything at all, any minor
Any
like, little,
lore type things. Yep.
yes, and $350.
Damn.
300
Damn. We're at question 3, Mark.
I was thinking,
Yeah.
oh my god.
Okay. No,
Don't
we know
worry
which
about
one, Mark. Okay.
Oh, okay. All right. Nexus, where's your money at on this one?
Mark has just put pressure on me now. Like okay, but we're
how
talking
you
about
gamble.
really, really minuscule things, like anything, like this small thing. It will count, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then $30 on yes.
Okay. Now you're spending money for once.
I'm trying my best. I never done this
Not a
before,
lot of
but
money.
I'm trying to represent in the ways.
Okay, so Ash, where's your money at?
$100 on yes.
Damn.
Respectable. Respect that.
Like I'm trying to be
Whoever says no, and
conservative,
if it
but
doesn't
I'm
happen,
just
you're gonna make
with
money.
hearing you guys spending. I'm just like, damn.
Now it makes me like want to just go the other way. Let's see. Stick, where's your money at?
Give me 25 on no.
Ooh,
Ooh.
The betrayal.
Damn.
already happening out here. God, okay. All right. So Cloudy, where's your money at?
Slide me a cold 70 on no, please.
70 on no.
Good taste. Good taste.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go.
Mark is giving me that look like he's gonna kill me later.
No, I'm not. My cats are
Well,
being cats, and I'm like, oh,
hey, listen,
I'm
now
gonna
you
go
guys
65 on no.
look, Mark. Now you got something to win. You got something to win.
I gotta split the pot with Ash, and, like, you know. So, but Ash reads the comics like I do, so we both know like we're
All right,
able to be the ones like that.
So now we're playing a different set here. How many times will Rita's name be said? Over 15, under 15, exactly 38.
Why specifically 38?
Because fuck you, that's why.
It's just
So,
Okay.
How many times I said it in the
Okay, I
trailer
get it.
alone?
all right. So Mark, which one of these three odds is taking your money?
I don't know why. I'm gonna go with C. Exactly 38.
Oh my God.
How much?
How much?
Jeez.
If Mark gets this,
50.
I will. Oh Lord.
Okay.
50. I don't know why. Just I know it's gonna be a lot more than that, but I'm like, you know what? Whoever let you guys have some money, because you know, you
Okay.
always got to put some back in the house.
Nexus.
Okay, so I'm reading the chat a little bit, and Bandai told me to bid 120 on under 15. Now the trouble is that I'm torn. I don't know, but I'm gonna go
Someone else
with.
drank this.
I'm a conservative spender, so I'm gonna do another 30.
You spent
I'm going to-
$300 on a DGP jacket. Don't you talk to me
Oh
about
yeah, I
being
forgot you bought
conservative
that.
on your fucking money. Come
I
on
got
now.
to judge you about that. I got to judge.
I'm
I
gonna
didn't
do
forget you spent
30 on under 15.
Okay.
Risque.
All right, Ash, what's got your money?
I think I'm gonna put $10 on over 15.
Okay.
I'm gonna laugh if it's 38 exactly. I'm just saying that right now.
I
Like, or
will
if
be
it's
happy for you. I will
Or if
be
it's
happy for you.
37 or 39, I'm still gonna laugh because of how close it was.
Would you? Are you? I'm just kind of curious. Are you gonna give it to him if it's 37 or 39?
No, it has to be 38.
No.
Okay.
That's how gambling works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I
Exactly.
would respect the guess if it's close to 38.
The thing that's going to throw things off is if it's 15, because none of these answers would be right.
Oh, is that mean the money goes back in the pot?
Exactly.
Oh, great.
Oh, okay.
It'll go towards the pie in the sky final question.
It goes,
All right.
It goes to me forever the balls to vote for over exactly 38.
All right, Stick, what's got your money?
Give me 25 on over 15.
25.
Okay, I think I've just done the wrong decision. Regrets.
You could be winning all this entire thing. Just saying.
Ugh.
Okay, Cloudy, where's your money at?
Give me a 35 on over 15. I'm liking Stick's
35
opinion right now.
Ooh, Chad's 500 on under 15. Okay, that makes me more reassured. But whew.
Dude, I was actually thinking about
You
doing
trust
that first, but
chat?
I'm like, I only have 550 left.
No, I'm just saying that at least I don't feel wrong, but still, I need some mental support here because I got guys like, oh god.
I'm
Hey,
gonna
check on how much
bet.
money I have. I don't even know.
Let's see. Right now, Mark, you have spent $450.
All right, I got
You are
450.
nearly half.
It's not
Not even
nearly. It's
halfway
already
through.
halfway.
We're not even like a quarter of the way through these questions, and you just like blew through your money.
Mark's
Listen, I'm
gonna be
going for the
nickel
easy
and dime
wins.
in the next couple
Don't worry about
questions.
That's terrible. That's terrible. Okay.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna bet 45. No, 35 on exactly 38.
Oh. Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh.
Ooh.
How much have you bet so far, Mr.
Brave.
Galaxy Blade?
Is a friend's cousin's uncle working at
160.
Hasbro?
Oh, okay.
A certain Daniel P. Bandai might have
Ooh.
given me some insight in terms of toy in the back of the listing and how many times Rita is written on that back of that
Oh.
box.
Chat's
Shit.
never been
I don't think
wrong.
that's how that works, but okay.
All right, fair enough. I'll trust you.
Bulk and Skull will reveal themselves. Yes or no?
As
Mark.
wait, as what? As like the monkeys from?
I mean,
roommates?
it'll just be there. Bulk and Skull will be there, and so the actors will physically be there.
As roommates?
Oh, because given Narvi's, you know what? Yes.
How much?
Because we're what, like 5 questions in? Like I mean, I'm already running low on money. I might as well put 25 on that.
Okay. Okay, Nexus.
oh,
What you betting on?
like these duo. So just like
OG.
as actors, just come back and like guest appearance.
Yep.
20 on yes.
20 on yes. Okay. All right, Ash.
I want to put 20 on yes as well. Like even if they like have like a small cameo, like where they're on like not physically there, like they're green screened in, then I guess that counts.
Yeah, just
So-
seeing their faces will just count.
Hell,
Yeah.
I mean, before they literally just took a phone call. So,
What
What
about
if-
flashbacks? Does that count?
yes, because
Like
it's Bulk
memory
and Skull in some
flashback.
way, shape, or form.
Yep, that's
I
why
have a
Okay.
question.
I said
So if
yes.
they're hinted at like just owning a business, not even seen, but it's implied that this is their business or something.
Now we got to see them.
No,
We gotta see them in some way, shape,
see or
shape.
hear them.
Okay.
All right, so Stick.
If you have to see or hear them, or flashbacks, I'm gonna go no. I'm gonna know no. 25 no. 25
Okay. A lot of 25s. And Cloudy.
I'll make it somewhat interesting for the rest of you. 15 no.
15 no. Since right now it's kind of split, I'm gonna join completely making this an even split, and also put I'll put 10 on no.
Y'all don't want me to win no money. Get the triple digits
Just
rolling.
just
Come on
showing
now.
my
Get them triple digits
Mark,
in there.
Mark is like, you guys are plotting against me.
Will the word Zeo be said?
Oh my god.
Because the thing is, it's just like they're going back to the original one. You think someone might say, "Why aren't we just using the Zeo powers? Aren't they stronger?" You know, that could
Stronger
be a
than before?
Was that in
possibility.
the trailer? Like I know we had a second trailer. Was there anything said there?
No.
For what I understand, Miss Zio, who's organized this, has looked through these and made sure that the answers are not out, apparently, or at least tried.
Yep. So, Mark, you're first up. Where's your money
It
at?
would-
You've
Yes.
been highballing, so
Yes.
how much money?
Yes. Only because I have to explain this. Because Billy left during Zio.
Oh,
Oh,
That's
did
true.
he? Okay, I did.
yeah, he went off to get married, and that.
He
To that
drank
lady.
some, moist. Okay. So I'm gonna say yes, and I'm gonna put I'm at 525 right now. 6 questions in, $75.
That's
Oh.
still a lot.
Jesus
Okay.
I'm at
Christ.
450.
Are you gonna?
So
Nick-
75 on yes. Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Nexus.
Should I start going a bit bigger? I feel like I should. 25 on yes.
Okay, Ash.
30 on yes.
30
By
on
the way, also Galaxy, is it like if we have leftover money, do we still keep that? Or
Nah, you gotta use it or you lose it.
That's
okay,
what
so
we
you have to
use the
use all
money
of
for.
it. Ooh, gosh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Proper budgeting.
Okay, so Stick.
50 on no.
50 on no.
I look forward to winning your money.
Good luck.
Even though it's fake, unless Zeal's going to be cutting some checks after this.
Wait,
All right.
So,
Cloudy.
what do we have on yes? So for now, we have Mark 75, 30,
I'm
and
25.
I'm pretty sure
30
Deoxys
is
30, right?
Ash.
30 and 25. Okay.
So far, Stick's the only one in the no camp.
So 130 and then 50 on no. Well, based on pure gambling principle, I'm gonna have to give me 25 on no.
Oh, okay. You're trying to steal my money. Gosh.
What? No, absolutely not. What are you talking about?
I see you. I see you.
You don't see anything. Nothing's happening here.
I'm putting 50 on yes.
Smart decision.
Mm.
You know how to use your money well. I wonder who taught you that.
I steal money. Steal money.
Yeah.
I'm still using Zio's credit card, so it's fine.
Oh god.
That's how I'm funding all of y'all right now. All right.
Amazing.
Damn.
Will Zach dance?
Oh god, he
Is
better.
water wet?
He
Wait.
better.
Okay, what is the reference to this then?
So Zach,
Zach's entire fighting style typically revolves around like hip hop choreography. It's something that's been there from the very beginning. So will he dance during
Okay.
this? Like even during fighting style. So Mark.
Yes, with 10 on it, because that's a no-brainer, honestly.
Okay, Nexus.
Another 25 on yes.
Ash.
20 on yes.
Okay. Stick. Are you gonna go against the grain?
Why not? 20 on no.
Okay.
he's gonna wipe us out on these.
All right, Cloudy.
My problem is this character would, yes, absolutely, but at the same time I want money. It's so hard. Oh god. All right, fuck it. I'm willing to throw. I could throw 40 down the drain. 40 on no, please.
Okay.
I know I'm wrong, but oh well.
I'm gonna put 5 on yes.
Ugh.
It's like the easy one. Like if he doesn't
Yeah.
do it, I would be devastated. Like if he
Right.
actually does not do it, I'm just like, what have you done with Zach?
Who wrote this?
I've taken 2 points
Are you
immediately
this
off the
case's
rating.
character that Walter played? Because you're not Zach.
You're not.
I will have a word with Walter if I see no hip hop keto at the next
God.
convention
Oh
with him.
no.
There better be.
All right. Will Billy say more phenomenal?
You're gonna have to give me another reference. Like
It's
I'm sorry.
his catchphrase. It's essentially
Yeah,
his
it's-
catchphrase.
I'm really sorry. You're gonna I'm sorry, chat. I didn't watch Mighty Morphin, so because of that, I have a lot of questions.
Chat's not after you, apparently.
Not yet.
Okay. So Mark,
Just in
where's your
case if
money
I'm
at?
judged.
I'm at 440 right now, right?
Yeah.
If y'all keep
15.
track of it, I'm not.
15 on yes.
Okay. Nexus.
So is it common that he says it? Okay.
It's literally his like
It's
catchphrase, his
saying-
one liner.
Then let's
Yeah.
increase it a bit. 40 on yes.
Wow.
Ooh.
Wow.
I wonder if we'll get a triple digit from you at some point.
We shall see.
All right, Ash.
$5 on yes. But quick question, the Cloudy. You watched Digimon season 1. How did you survive with Izzy saying prodigious like 50 times?
But you
and there's
see,
only a
here's the
50%?
thing. I watched the Japanese.
Oh, I think you did say that you watched the sub.
But I also am starting the English as well because I like to watch
I
them both.
apologize.
And ow, my ears.
Mm. That was like
I
his
do-
more phenomenal.
Got him.
Oh,
All right. All right, Stick. Where's your money at?
50 on yes.
All right, Cloudy.
I want to say no so bad because all that money on the table. Ugh, you're killing me. All right, give me 15 on no.
You just want that money, don't you, Claudia?
That is the point of the game.
And for that reason, I'm also betting 5 on no.
Listen,
I just
sometimes-
want a shot of that money.
Exactly. If it doesn't happen, look at all that money that goes my way.
Mm.
All right.
Ooh,
Outside of
this is-
Trini, what previous Mighty Morphin Power Ranger will be name dropped that isn't formally revealed yet? Jason, Tommy, or Kimberly? So
Oh,
Mark,
who was Jason again?
Jason,
the original Red Ranger.
Oh, okay, okay.
Now the thing is, there's a possibility that all 3 of them could
That's
get
what I'm
name dropped.
thinking.
I'm
Yeah.
thinking
It's a complete possibility.
Because we've seen the photos, they literally have all 3 of them on the little captured shell. So it's like,
Yep.
they're
Yeah.
gonna
My
say
only
their
question
name.
is, how would you divide up the points here if that's the case?
It might end up just being a mulligan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, yes, and obviously Tommy's gonna probably get mentioned, especially with everything going on. But then it's the fact that we see the Green Ranger like captured in the trailer, and we see the Green Ranger also there. So,
Mm.
so yeah, I'll go B, and I'll do, like 10
Okay.
because it's kind of
All right.
easy.
Nexus.
But if it's a
who's-
mulligan, it doesn't help.
Okay, so since we're about to be close to the halfway, give me 60 on Tommy.
60 on Tommy.
What does that put your budget at now?
I think I'm on 750 now.
Still?
Yeah.
Cries
Oh.
at 4:15.
No way.
Yeah, I'm on 750 now.
Oh,
I
my
got to start
God.
pulling out a calculator for myself just to see how much money I've spent.
Oh, I've been doing this on the calculator just in case.
I've been
We-
writing down notes here, and I'm gonna need some checking back later.
Do we have a limit with how much we can?
1,000.
It's $1,000 total.
Okay.
There's no limit on how much you can spend on one, though, apparently.
On one
Okay.
question, though. Yeah.
All right. So I've only spent 230 so far, so I'm good.
Dang.
How much
All
have I
right.
spent?
And you better pull up that calculator. I can give you the numbers.
I've spent only 315 so far.
All right. So you spent, let's see, 60, 160, 170, 190. $20, $40. So it looks like 245.
Okay, cool.
Cloudy
Keep
as my
track of your money,
Cloudy
guys,
as
come
my
on.
non-accountant. Can you do my numbers for me?
Yeah, sure. I got you.
All right.
Damn, man.
So we got Nexus's 60. So Ash, who's getting your money on what name?
I think $5 on Kimberly.
I thought Nexus said 50, but okay.
No, I said 60.
Damn.
Wow.
Okay, Stick.
Wow.
Which one?
I'll do 10 on Kimberly.
Wow.
Wow.
I think all my money's gonna get taken. But
All right,
whatever.
Cloudy.
Give me 5 on Tommy. Just $5.
And I'm gonna get 5 on Jason since no one's saying Jason.
No one say Jason.
Yeah.
'Cause-
Oh my God. Well, there's a chance. That's what.
Hey, look, this money found its way to me. I'm not saying I've got contacts
Yes, that's a
with
PB.
All right,
Mm.
nice.
We shall
Mm.
see.
All right. Let's have me press enter for it. There it is. Okay. Will Cestria be name dropped? This is the Aquatarian that Billy fell in love with during Zeo and decided to stay. Will
even know she had a
Cestria,
name.
yes, will Cestria be name dropped at all?
That's not what your description says in the question.
Billy hooked up with her while on Aquatar.
I know. Well, I'm just saying.
That's
Keep
not
it
what
real.
he
Like, he
could've
was
said.
all. Yeah, I was like, oh man, you made it. It's tough because like, man, that's good.
They gotta explain how he's back.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
That's
true.
like that would be a whole 50-minute special on its own, honestly, because he was aging and all this other stuff. Like, sir,
Does it
I
have
mean,
to specifically be Cestria, not like the fact that he was on Aquatar, or does it
Has to be Cestria. That's
Oh, okay.
specifics.
by name?
by name? Oh,
By name.
I'm gonna say yes for 15 to bring me back to 400 even.
Mm.
Okay. Nexus.
Ugh. I feel like it wouldn't though, because I feel like they're just gonna mention Aquatar, but maybe not the Cestria. So 10 on no.
4 copper pieces on.
4 copper pieces.
They keep making up like not making up. They keep using different.
They got like
currencies.
1 trillion bolivars on no.
Oh yeah, give me 12,000 Japanese Korean won on there.
I
see
saw
some
Hong
Sumidi
Kong
name
dollars
drops.
in the chat. I was like,
Had to for Sumidi. You
Nice.
already know. All right. So Ash.
I want to say like $10 on yes.
Okay. And Stick.
I think they'll say Aquatar, but they won't say her name. So give me 75 on no.
same
Ooh.
reasoning, but you bet so much. Oh my god.
Go big.
Oh
Man,
gosh.
y'all really thinking that Billy hit it and quit it? Damn.
Go
100%.
big or go home.
Oh my
I know.
god.
Did you not see the same show as me? Like you knew the
Oh my
second he was
God.
about to, like he would just
You was gonna
his
bounce.
personality would turn.
Damn.
All right. Cloudy.
Give me 469 Vietnamese dong on no.
No, get the dongs out of here.
Okay, that translates to $20 you on no. It's 429 Vietnamese.
I'm gonna. Oh, right now I could make this an even split. So I'll bet 5 on yes.
Ooh.
All right. Will Zed reveal himself? Will
How-
we physically see Lord Zed in this special?
Oh, okay. I thought that was a different
Oh.
question for a second.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you think he's already naked? You can already see the bits. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but then you got the metal parts blocking some of the important bits.
That
Just because
content-
he's got a chastity belt don't mean he gotta be pure like that.
Before I go, could you tell me all my current numerical values just so I can double check with my numbers?
I thought you were at 420 or so.
Okay, so
Not now.
going down the line,
Mhm.
149, 350, 50, 25, 75, 10, 15, 10, 15.
Yeah, something.
This is why you keep track of your own money.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I'm playing Battle Network, okay?
Oh gosh.
Jeez, why would just say it out loud? Damn. I'm gonna say yes, because they're gonna have to explain somehow Rita being back. I believe I did my math. I'm at 415 or 410 right now.
I knew
So
it was
just to be
there.
safe, I'm gonna say 10.
Okay, 10 on yes. All right, Nexus,
40 on yes.
40 on yes.
Now
Ooh.
I'm at 700, so that's not
Highballing it.
bad.
Well, we're at over halfway through, so you got to get through that 700 in the next half.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right,
Mm.
Ash.
40 on no.
40 on no.
Ash, you're. Oh my god.
But what if they try and segue into Cosmic Fury? Don't they need it? Okay, well, fine. All right.
I don't even think
Yeah,
about Cosmic Fury. Damn.
You're the Power Rangers expert.
Is there
Shit.
going to be reference of Cosmic Fury? That's I'm curious of.
Who knows?
Hold those horses. All right, Stick. Where's your vote?
60 on yes.
60 on
Thank you.
yes. All right, and Cloudy.
60 on no.
Oh, shit.
There's like back and forth. My goodness.
Which I feel like you both have the same total as well now because you just keep saying like either the same or opposite with the same amount numerically.
No. He spent more than me so far.
And I'll bet 50 on yes.
Ooh. Gambling on that Zed reveal?
Yep. Will there be a flashback montage of season 1 of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers outside of Trini-centric ones?
Wait, so just like memory flashbacks of the MMPR?
Yeah,
Yes.
but specifically,
But it has to
not
be specifically
doing-
season 1 and nothing dealing with Trini specifically. Like she's not in the flashback.
Can it be in suit or does it have to be out of suit?
It's a flashback.
It
Yeah,
could be anything,
okay.
just as long as
Yeah.
it's not specifically training.
So if it was in suit, then they would
And
still
still
have
training.
yeah. So that wouldn't count, would it?
Yeah, as
That
long as
was
it's something that happened back in Mighty Morphin season 1
They could talk about Ernie's burger or something as a flashback.
and have a flashback to showing Ernie. Yes.
Yes, and if it's that would still count.
All right, so
Okay.
Mark, where's
I'm
your
gonna-
money at?
Obviously, yes. I'm gonna put one McPickle.
One big pickle. Nice.
So that's
No,
what, like 99 cents?
Not 50.
50 cents.
50
No,
cents?
$50. 50. So now I'm at 35 or 350.
Okay, 50 on yes. Nexus, where are you at?
Have I done 50? No, I haven't. So I'm gonna do 50 on yes.
Okay.
Mm.
All right, Ash.
I want to do, let's see, I'll do 50. Wait, are we showing like clips from the show or just like.
Clips, it has to be clips of something season 1. Like, it has to be something that was in season 1 of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, like from the show.
50 on yes.
Smart. Good job.
Mark,
Ooh.
you're judging him now?
All right.
He's always been judging.
Where's that money at?
He's judging us all.
I'll do 25 on no.
Ooh.
Sticks
after
is
that
here
money?
just like keep on doing.
he's playing the game.
opposite.
He's here to
Play
play the game.
It can go really
Damn.
good or really bad.
Absolutely. Oh,
All right,
God.
Cloudy, where's that money at?
This is so hard because you would assume that they would make do flashbacks of other things besides just. But the thing is, I don't remember seeing that many flashbacks while we were talking about it. I'm gonna go 40 on yes.
40 on yes. And I will go 10 on yes. Just to
All
give
right.
me an even number on my back end to put me at 300 even.
Okay, Stick. You damn. Good luck.
All right.
Thank
Will
you.
we get an appearance of the Dino / Cosmic Fury cast?
Oh gosh.
Ooh. Oh.
Ugh.
So, Mark,
I'm going to say yes.
for how much?
5
Okay.
dollars, not 500, because I don't even have 500. I'm down to like 345 right now. Kind of struggling.
Alright.
Can I borrow some?
You want $20? I'll throw it 20.
No.
You shouldn't have blown 350 on question 3.
But that could
Listen.
be a huge payout for him or everyone who said no.
Yeah,
Like,
huge
this man
payout for
came
like
out the gate with 350 on fucking question 3. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I did.
All right, Nexus.
Give me 70 of no.
70, no. Okay.
Let's go.
Nice.
All right, Ash.
I want to say 50 on yes because Pookie keeps tweeting about it. So I feel like they must be
I'm gonna
appearing in
lose a
some
lot,
way,
but we shall
Sean.
see.
Mm.
Yeah, so 50 on yes for me.
All right, so Stick, where's that money at?
Well, does that have to be the whole cast?
No, just any of the cast that is.
Just the cast, not like
Yes.
the Cosmic Fury suits. It could be like that stupid Zenith Ranger.
Yeah.
Could be.
All right, then give me 75 on yes.
So
Oh,
the
damn it.
the
Damn it.
actors
I
as
think
well,
I
right?
chose it wrong.
Wow.
I mean, this could be very
Ooh.
good for you, Nexus, or really bad. We don't know. So,
This could be very
Alright.
good for Nexus.
all right, Cloudy.
You're right. This could be very good for Nexus.
So you're gonna go no. I'll
Give me
Come on,
35
Cloudy.
on no.
Yes, let's go. Seat billers, let's go.
Well, I just we gotta save ourselves just in case. Just in case.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go 10 on yes.
Oh god.
Listen, I can't have someone winning all that money.
All right. How will the Morphin sequence be played up? Redone original style, completely new, see Adam in Once a Ranger, fully classic, meaning that they're using an old footage morph like Adam in Power Rangers in Space, or none. They're just going to go real time in their morphing sequence. So, how are they going to do it?
Huh?
A for 45. I am not $300.
How many cents?
Okay, so completely new as in like there'll be CG or
It's a redone animation, but it's not like in the vein of the original Morphin sequence. So that's why I listed the examples. So the example is like when Adam morphed in Once a Ranger, they completely redid the Morphin sequence to be more modernized. It was nothing like Mighty Morphin Power Rangers at all.
Mm.
It was completely redone. Then the fully classic one means that they literally used the stock footage from the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers for his transformation sequence, which they used in space when Adam morphed then. But
okay.
A being redone, meaning that's going to be in the same style as the original show, just with the actors as they look now. Or none, meaning that they just transform and they're in their suit. That's it. So
Give me 35 on A.
okay. All right, Ash.
Give me $20 on A.
Stick.
25 on A, please.
And Cloudy.
I'll have a Dave's triple on A. $15.
For this, I'm like, do I want to bet one straw penny on B?
I would bet straw penny on B.
I will bet a cool 5 on B.
Oh,
Your bets have been really low there.
Yeah, because I'm
Yeah, how
saving
much
them for
money
the
do you
real
have
deal.
left,
I'm
Blade?
saving them for the real deal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you know the questions ahead, do you?
He's
I
only
do.
spent like $400
God.
bucks.
I was
Not
like, he
even.
made the question. I hope he don't.
He said like
I
360.
thought Zio made the questions, that's why. Where did you get this intel?
Insider trading. Insider
I mean, he can
trading.
steal the questions. Damn.
Yeah, I'm at 315. I'm good.
Yeah, I know. It's scary.
So,
Luckily, I've been saving too.
We have like
all
how many
right.
questions left? Ooh,
We have
8.
7.
Will Rangers, not Mighty Morphin Power Rangers or Hasbro Gen, make any sort of out of suit cameo?
Oh.
Ooh.
When is Hasbro
Ooh.
start with Dino Fury? Or to
No.
start with Mega
It-
Beast Morph or whatever?
Beast Morphers.
Yeah, that's
Mm.
season's kind of mid. When did
Was
Mighty Morphin
Nin-
end? Was it Mighty Morphin all the way up
Was
until like
Ninja Steel before or after Beast Morphers?
Technically, Turbo. They
Was that-
ran the cast through Turbo because that's when the
Okay.
handoff happened.
Yep.
so in space counts? NSBT. I'm going to say out of suit. That's what's gonna get me though.
Oh, you think they're going to be in suit? Maybe.
Ooh.
Ah, yes.
Yes, the answer, or yes to what I said?
No, yes, the answer, not to you.
Okay.
I'm going to say 15.
On.
Yes,
Okay.
that brings me down to
All right, Nexus.
I need to start spending money because the questions are ending and I'm still have quite a bit. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I need to start spending big. But the problem is which one? Like, so no, because I'm thinking is Ninja Steel before or after Beast Morphers? It's
It's before.
It's
It
before.
literally like the last 2 seasons of Power Rangers are Hasbro.
Okay, so and then in space counts. Like as you guys said, I felt like it will be in suit, not out of suit.
Has to be out of suit. That's why it's in caps.
Mm.
I pressed that shift button for a long time to write that out.
Give me 45 on yes.
Okay. All right. So Ash, where's your money at?
I'll put 80 on no.
Ooh.
Oh my.
And Stick.
Give me $100 on no.
Ooh.
May Lord have mercy.
Okay.
look
Cloudy.
forward to taking your money.
Give me 10 on yes. I'm with you, Mark.
Cloudy.
You know what? Just to counteract some things, I'm gonna bet 100 on yes.
Oh my! Oh, my money!
Insider.
God dang it, Zio.
Goodness me.
Just 100 on yes.
Blade down.
Blade, no.
All right. Will the Megazord fight have any sort of suitmation, or will it be completely CG? Based on the teaser, we've only seen some CG, so
Oh,
Mark.
I need to look at that CG Genshin.
Oh, the fight. I thought you just meant because I was gonna like trump you and be like, "Oh, Pookie said it's like CG," so that was like my win. But if you mean the fight, then that could be anything.
B, there will be some suitmation. It's only proper. You got to respect the source material. You got to respect that style. I'm at what, 385. So we're gonna do 85 on that.
okay.
Wait, what was I at for? I don't remember anymore. I lost track of money.
All right, Nexus.
Okay, I'm rewatching the trailer really quickly and looking at the Zords. Yeah, there is CG of the swords moving, but it's.
But when you
it's
see the
Power Rangers.
Megazord, that's CG.
Yeah.
But then it's Power Rangers, so I feel like there has to be because of the effects and stuff. Oh, I can't choose. But
You
I
gotta
have to go
choose. You
big.
gotta pay up.
I have to go big because we're on 16. You said there's 20 free questions.
21, right?
There's like 20 something. I forget.
Give me 50 on suitmation.
We got 50 on B. All right, Ash.
I will do 100 on CG.
Ooh.
This guy is taking my money.
Okay. All right, Stick. Where's that money at?
I will do 75 on CG because the trailer Zords look like the promo images for the Zap Zord, so they're lazy.
All right, Cloudy.
I feel like I'm the left one out here.
Now
Give
you and Mark both like voted on suitmation, so
Oh
Yeah,
gosh.
I'm gonna say give me 50 on CG. Yeah. I don't know. I just don't trust that they would still make.
and I'm betting on 50 on A on CG. All right, so now it's double payout, double loss from here on out.
Oh,
I
Meaning
spent all my
whatever you
money.
bet, yeah, that's part of the reason why you gotta hold out. It's the
win big
bucks.
or win none at all.
Okay,
Yep.
at least I have good at least I have a good amount left. That's
You
good.
got over 500, I assume.
I got 450. So.
Oh, we're tied. We're at 450 exactly. Ooh.
All right, roll call explosions. Will there be colored smoke, white smoke, no smoke?
Oh my god.
On the smoke, you
Yes, on the smoke. You know the kind of
You
this
idiot.
before.
God damn it!
Oh my god. God damn it, Blake.
I hate you.
All right, Mark. What kind of roll call explosions?
As we know, I'm one who wants to smoke. It's gonna be A. And shit, I really need to. No,
What
I
about
need
the
to do some math.
explosions, like the fire, like those? Is
Hold
that count
on.
as white
Sure,
smoke?
you're-
It's coming
like-
up.
Oh my god.
All right,
Hold on.
really quick. I need a math rundown, but like I'm using my computer calculator. Just want to make
You
sure.
mean, I have
this
a
is double.
proper-
This is important now.
Mhm.
All right. So you've bet
Mhm.
50, 350, another 50, 25, 75, 10, 15, 10, 15, 10, 50, 5, 45, 15, and 85.
You're at
That's 810.
190.
Yeah,
nice.
190
190.
left.
Okay, I was off by 100. Good. You know what? I'm still gonna say A for 40.
Okay. Nexus.
50 on A on the color smoke.
Okay, Ash.
I will put 100 on the colored smoke.
Damn, y'all take the smoke.
We all want the smoke.
Yeah, we blend smoke.
Mhm.
You know, y'all were Street Profit fans.
Stick,
Oh.
where's that one at?
Give me 25 on colored.
25. And Cloudy.
I'll be a little. Give me 40 on colored.
I'm going to be wrong, but I'm going to bet 30 on white smoke.
Oh my god!
Ooh, okay.
I just feel like this is a special. There's no way they wouldn't go out for the colors.
Yeah, exactly.
I think they went all out for the colors in like the Ninja Steel one as well. So like it's
Yeah.
a possibility.
And in the older ones as well, of course, Forever Red and all that.
Roll call explosions continued. Where there be a fire explosion as well. Kind of the easy.
Oh,
Yes.
why? Why?
The explosions they're a big thing. They're a big thing.
Yeah.
What question? What number question is this
We
one?
find out all 5 of these are
18.
just
This is
on the
18.
explosions.
I think there's like a total of 23 questions or something like that.
I'm going to say yes with 25.
Okay. 25 on. Yes. All right, Nexus.
Let's go big. 100 on yes.
Ooh.
Nice.
Since I have the money, 100 on yes.
Ooh.
Not bad.
All right, Ash.
50 on yes.
Okay, Stick.
25 on no.
Oh, shit. Okay. Cloudy.
80 on no.
Oh.
I see what you guys are doing. Oh my.
Real quick, for anybody that's joining in late, there is the survey once again in the chat, so you guys can also participate. And I'm gonna put, where am I at right now? 495.
I feel like they're old. They've taken enough
5 on yes.
damage to the sound.
Will the main cast get captured due to someone's recent video regarding this?
Huh?
So,
I wonder
will the
if-
main cast get captured at any point in time during this special?
Does it have to
Does
be
it have
all
to-
of them, or does it have to be only one of them?
Could be a handful of them.
Okay, so number doesn't count.
Nope.
What's your definition of captured?
Like they're captured by the enemies in some sort of holding area or even like held within the enemy base.
Okay. It's all about location, location, location. I'm gonna say yes.
Any main cast or all the main cast?
Any.
If it
Any of the
says
main cast.
Yeah, it says any.
It doesn't say any.
Will the main cast get captured? At some point,
Yeah.
any portion of the
Oh,
main cast. So,
gotcha.
Yeah.
so Mark,
was
you said so. How much?
What I bet on the last one with the smoke?
25.
All right. And then before that, I bet 40. I'm going to say yes with
Yeah, once-
15.
Okay. All right. Nexus.
30 or no?
Ash, you're the one that made a video.
50 on yes.
Oh God! Damn it!
All right, Stick.
25 on no.
Thank you. At least I'm not alone.
All right, Cloudy.
Give me 30 on yes.
Where am I at? I'm gonna bet 100 on no.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh gosh!
wow.
But how much money does that leave you to?
I still have $400 in the pot.
I assume it's like
Damn.
100 on each question at this point.
I have 100.
All right. Besides the Rad Bug, will actual Power Rangers vehicles make an on-screen appearance? Like their bikes or, the little go-kart thingies that they had? Will any of those make an appearance?
Does it have to be
It could even be in a flashback.
Oh, does it have to be what is it? CGI, or does it have to be like actual?
It doesn't matter. Will they make it an on-screen appearance? Doesn't matter. Will any sort of vehicle that the Rangers use make an appearance besides the Rad Bug? Because I know that one's already been confirmed. So, Mark.
No for $1.
We're down to the $1. Okay. That's what you get for blowing your load so early.
No, I still have.
It's 164 now. Left.
No, I thought I had 99 left.
No, you had 190.
Teleportation does not count Crazy Orb.
Oh.
All right, Nexus.
20 on no.
All right, Ash.
50 on no.
Okay, Stick.
20 on no.
Go out here playing it safe. Cloudy.
Give me 60 on yeah.
Okay, Cloudy just wants to take our money.
I want chaos, okay? Just let me have it.
It was double or nothing. Don't forget.
Exactly. This could
Oh
be
yeah,
my
that
pick.
is true. Damn.
I'm
I'm happy I've got 100 in one of them.
100 on no.
Damn.
That's good. That's gonna
Yeah.
cost.
Okay,
win that
so
one,
this
please.
is it. This is the final one. All of your remaining money goes towards this one.
Oh shit.
So double check all of it because it's all going in this bit. How will this special end? And I want pie in the sky type things. Don't play it safe. Don't try and be predictable. Like, oh, they're gonna literally pass the torch to the Cosmic Fury Rangers, or they're gonna high five, and then it's gonna. No, I want you to legit think what's gonna happen. And I'll go first, and I'll say that after everything is said and done, after Robo Rita is defeated, and we see like the mangled corpse of Rita just laying there in a state, we'll see a liquid arise, a liquid of a certain purple hue.
Damn it.
And from it will arise Ivan Ooze.
That's pretty
And
cool.
that's how they end it. So that is my bet pie in the sky answer. That's completely not going to happen, but
You don't
I
know
spent
that.
$300 on it.
Nice. Well done.
It's a tough one, actually. Now that I think about it, I have to go with Roborita's destroyed, right? Okay, that's done. That's over with because we know it's going to happen.
Yep.
Then my wife opens a cupboard door, makes a squeak noise. Then, because I already said yes to the whole Cosmic Fury thing, after all of that, we get the Zenith, whatever the hell, Champagne Bobby Ranger alerts them that there's some sort of trace or some sort of signal that is impossible that reads the same energy as Zordon. And then that leads to... No, I'm not going to get any more specific. Like somehow,
It's pie in the sky.
Yeah.
You bet your dreams on this.
betting, yeah. Then no, that's too easy. I don't like that. I want it to be more. Rewind all that. Alpha sacrifices
Oh my god!
themselves
So you
to
want me to
save-
erase everything you
No,
just
you
said?
keep that part. No, this happens before that though. So Alpha basically sacrifices to stop Robo Rita because he's Robo versus Robo. I like mechas fighting each other, and I'm not going to get into Grave Zords or anything. That's comic stuff. Then we go into the whole Zenith coming down. They got a signal thing that matches Zordon, and then they have. But Billy's the only one that goes with him because he can handle being in space because he's adapted to the bodies in ways that aren't PG to know how it works in space. Billy likes space. He goes back to
All right,
space.
all right. And how much money did you have left?
A 99.
All right, Nexus. What's your pie in the sky ending? How
Skip
does
me,
this?
I need to
Yeah.
think. Like, just skip
No,
me for a bit.
no. We've been going in order. We're not changing things now.
So I have 250 left. I think they're gonna do something similar, as in like they'll just after Robo Rita is defeated, then they will just be together and would just do the once a ranger always a ranger. Like they would say that they will say once a ranger always a ranger, and they would do like hands in and up in the sky. Like
That'd be the
that's-
cheesiest fucking thing
That's
to
the
ever
safest
fucking
place to
happen.
move.
That's exactly what they would do.
yeah, exactly. Cheesiest thing, but I think that's exactly what they do for 250.
They put 250 on that. Wow.
Dang.
I mean, it's all the leftover money.
I'm not mad.
Yeah,
I'm just
exactly. I
disappointed.
didn't know. I thought there was more questions in a way.
I'm just gonna write they will go max cheese.
Yeah.
Maximum cheddar.
That's legit what I'm writing down. All right, Ash.
Okay, we can go outlandish. We can go outlandish crazy.
Yep.
Okay, the battle's over. It cuts back to the command center. Everyone leaves. Alpha picks up a remote, and we get a 1-for-1 recreation of the ending scene from Tropic Thunder, where Alpha is dancing to Get Back by Ludacris.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Yes.
don't do that. I'm gonna cancel Netflix.
How much money do you have left over?
100.
Nice.
That's good.
That's good.
All right, Stick.
I'm gonna say they beat Rita. Zed shows up, kills Billy,
Damn.
and
I'm here
then
for it.
Zed busting out, alerted
Pause.
the Green Morphin Master, and she gets Zato back from the Ghost Realm or whatever the hell he is, and that just leads in the Cosmic Fury.
Not gonna lie, you had me in the first half.
How much money you got left over?
I think 140.
All right, Cloudy.
Fight's over. I think once the smoke clears, Billy gets a message from his ex saying that her entire planet is being attacked by the Machine Empire again. This time being taken by what's it called? The King's uncle is in charge and running things, and they need to go in space to fend them off.
Man, I was hoping you were gonna say that she was gonna be like, "It's
I'm
your
leaving
kid,
you."
Billy.
Right?
It's
Okay.
your
Oh my god, can I just add that for fun, please? Can I please add that for fun?
Okay.
240 if you're curious.
I'm just gonna write Sistria hits up Billy for child support.
Let's go.
You said it was 260?
250. Sorry, 240.
240.
Yeah.
All right. And that does it for our bets that we got going on. So
Oof.
I'm ready to lose all my money next time.
it's going to be a crazy,
guys.
crazy Wednesday when this thing happens, because, of course, that's when we find out. So to have a little bit of a fun, Zio's already pledged to do a bingo, like convert these questions into a bingo card. And while watching it live on Twitch, he's going to do shots for every single one that he's gotten right, except until he hits bingo. If bingo's hit, then the shot stop. But otherwise, it might be a complete mistake, and someone might have to call out of work the following day.
Oh,
That's completely a possibility.
That's like 3 in the
Oh,
morning.
gosh.
Yeah.
God.
So, especially with that thing dropping at 3 a.m. Eastern. So that's completely a possibility. So yeah, that's pretty much doing it for what we got this evening. Next week, of course, we'll be following up on all of these results and seeing who is the real king of kings and who is the loser of losers. Like, it's going to be devastating to see how that's going to end up playing out. But stay tuned next week as we break things down in once and always. Anyway, that's it for me. Mark, where can people find you at?
Nerd name Mark on everything. I'm going to be doing some Kamen Rider video game videos, as well as it just ended. Another part of the Massive Verse, Inferno Girl Red, just ended. And if you haven't already, not only is Once and Always coming out on Wednesday, the newest Power Ranger issue is coming out the same exact day. So
I know.
it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. But yeah, just doing that stuff, usual comic stuff, and I got merch. Stickosaurus is gracious enough to be modeling one of the hoodies for Nago Beat, and I actually had notifications during the stream. People bought stuff, so I was like, "Oh shit!"
Nice.
Now I gotta go make more thank you videos.
Nice.
I launched a merch shop once. It did bad. So
listen, you gotta keep it going.
Shut down. Zio shut it down. It's gone. It's game over. No one
What about
bought
the
me
next
Austin
wave?
merch.
Come on, you gotta.
There's no next wave. It's all gone.
Meanwhile,
done.
I'm now.
Maybe some Himino Rita merch. Rita merch will sell.
No, but
You
Blade,
know,
you don't do King Oger. Whose side are you on?
Ooh.
That's
Money.
true. Money side, yeah.
Whoever is Raculus's mom.
Oh,
Okay.
There we go. She's got to be feisty. Having kids like that, shit.
oh
Yeah,
yeah.
sure, the Rainbow Jewelry.
Yep.
Rainbow Julita.
All right,
Same,
Ash,
different.
where can people find you at?
They can find me at Deoxy360 on all social medias. Check me out. Once and Always coming out, comics, and I'll definitely probably have to make a video breakdown on that new DonBrothers vs. Zenkaiger trailer.
Sounds about right. Nexus, where can people find you at?
So on Smeal at Nexus 1903 singing covers. Let's see. I may be able to do some Power Rangers, and since it's been a while since I've sang Power Rangers, so maybe I'll do some call-ups there. But yeah,
In Space is the best. All right.
I know. I agree.
Cloudy, what you got going on?
You can find me at the Doncast on everything, mostly Twitch and YouTube. Tomorrow we're doing another stream, and we starting up the Ultra Power Hour again tomorrow. I had to take a week off because work schedule killed me, and my sleep has been fucked ever since. So
Damn.
enjoy.
And Stick, as our special guest, what's up? What you got to promote? Where can people find you at?
You can find me on TikTok, Instagram, or Twitter, Stickosaurus. YouTube, Stickosaurus. Twitch, Stickosaurus Rex. YouTube, we got build videos every week, every Friday. We got new ones for helmets.
And the link is in the description.
Every weekend, I stream in the morning and in the afternoon, Saturday, Sunday.
I hope you have a Leo helmet.
Was that a light up Ultraman helmet? Did you just show like a light? Like where this come from?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
God.
Orb.
Let's share that.
That is Orb.
The fuck did you get that?
I
He
made it.
He made it.
Yeah, when? All these times we talk, I thought we're friends. You want to make it light up Ultraman helmets? I don't
Mark's
even
just
know.
like, without me? You
Take
did
it
this
all in my
without
hair.
me?
Ultimate
You like
betrayal.
Orb?
I love Orb.
That looks
Oh,
cool.
We talked about this, Belial, Ultraman G. Like,
Mhm.
you know, hey.
We make them all.
Yeah.
Make them all. I did a poll for next Ultraman, so go in my Discord, vote for it,
I have to have a conversation.
or join my
on
Patreon.
stream.
I have a Patreon too.
Hey, there we go. So many different platforms you can find Stickosaurus
Yeah.
at. So that's it from us. We'll catch you all next week. Until then, bye.
Right.